ba ba ba. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. It's anniversary day. First day. Sorry, I'm eating crumbs off my table. My anniversary day, and I'm eating crumbs off my table. Adjust my seat real quick, sorry. Alright, so, plan today is to play Pyre. But first, you ready for this? You're gonna love it. It's gonna be great. Ready? First, pink. Huh? It's loading. It's loading. There I am. Hello. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Huh? I got a little apron. Apron? Oh, our apron? Look at that. I'm getting this out of the way just nice and fast. Getting it done. Got sleeves. I got pants. Oh, pants. That's my pants. Look at them. Huh? 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 I got a tiny step. It's not a tiny step, but you know, it's a step. Um, and I got my glasses. No, that's not my glasses. That's my glasses. This is so I can use assets, but you can't see it. Look at that. I still got glasses. Also, oh yeah, I got my worry face. My scared face. What's that face? My too serious face. I also have big eyes. I got big eyes. How big my eyes got. Well, not my eyes, but my pupils. Tiny. Large. Uh, it's very fun. Else? I don't think I. No, not in this one. Not on this one. Look how jiggly my hair is. This is probably my favorite rig. The mouth, pretty good. I made the teeth move, unfortunately. That's not how they're supposed. That's not how mouths work, but that's how my mouth is. And I think it still does well even with that. So, and the tracking on it's way better somehow. I don't know how, but we are. This number uno. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da. Alright, on to number two. Number two. Number two. Number two. There it is! Ayo, shiny pants. Three on this one's a little different. I didn't do them at the same time, and I struggled. I struggled to figure out how I wanted to rig the faces on these ones so the faces do different things. As you can see, this one has a pretty good, well, a pretty far side angle. I wouldn't say it's great, but you know, it's good. It's decent. I can look pretty far to the sides now if I need to. I got bouncy hair this time. This one's bouncier. The other one's flouncy. This one's bouncy. I just love seeing it go like a spring. This one also has glass. Oh, I spoiled it. Oh, jacket. This one also has glasses. Yeah. And I have a short look or a long look and a short look. I don't have a no hair look because, well, I do, but you can see that just reveals that I don't have a back of my head. So I really struggled with this one. But also, ready for this? Ready for this? I don't have any steppies on this one. Oh, I have a bit of a gait. A bit of a gait. I'm not stepping, but you know, I'm widening my stance. I also have, as you saw very briefly, I got a jacket. I want it to be a little cozy, a little cool, a little sharp. And it's got a hood. This is the main reason I wanted the jacket, so that I could have a hood. I very much like it. I enjoy the vibes. I think that rigging actually does better with the hood on, the head angles and all that. So yeah, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see. This. Da, da, da. There we go. Today we're going to use this one. This is version Orpheus. Orpheus. Are we going to use this one today? I don't think we are actually. Because I think there's something. Yeah, there's something wrong with the down angle. You see that? The way my neck disconnects. the way my head. The way my head floats off a little bit. Great. I love it. We're going to use Juliet today though. Pink version is Juliet. Yeah. Hello. Do I want pants. Do I want the blinking on this one's really good too. I think this one actually turned out the best. It's pretty incredible. Pants. I don't think I want my thing today. My apron. This one? I don't know if you can tell. That was sarcasm. Bounce. It's a tight bounce. It's a tight bounce. It's a tight bounce. Yeah, you know, a tight bounce. But they got some volume. They got some volume. Whereas before they were just kind of decent sized. Now they got some volume. All right, we're moving on to the game. I don't think actually I did not set the game view. Hold on. Pyre. I'm also eating cake. I'm eating my cake. Oh, sorry, the audio started playing on my side. And it made me realize that it's not set correctly. I'm adjusting. Oh, it has so much more space without so much hair. I don't know how that works. What do I do with all this space now? What if I just I gotta figure this out. I was not. I didn't consider how much space I'd have after losing so much hair. Incredible. I will unmute. See how loud it is for you guys. It's not bad. Da-dun, da-dun. Yeah, that's fine. Onward! We're continuing from where we left off last time, so yeah. Yeah. Really step over and like see me move. Okay, Sorry, I didn't have the chat up. I was looking at it like nothing's happening. It was because I didn't have the chat up. Alright. This one doesn't have controller arm, so I apologize. Oh no, I'm drinking milk. I'll get some water later. We'll be playing for quite a while. This is the place. Let us go see my client's companion as soon as you are ready. Da-da-da-da. Rapidly clicking. Sorry. We don't actually need to be in here. I just wanted to make sure that I... remember how to do this. Moon touch, please. Yep. Alright. Let's meet her. Was that a spoiler? Big Bertrude. A small bog dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. All sorts of contraband used to come through there. Some of it's fatal if touched or inhaled. Big Bertrude is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within the shadows, yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Sandalwood sent us. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. Hey, that trumpet. She is larger than the rest and leaves no doubt that she commands the others. Thou speaks the name Sandalwood. We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us. Good day to you, Big Bertrude. It's a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork. Big Bertrude, she is a bog dweller, once feared and respected in the Commonwealth for her sorceress works. He did he? In turn, we would know who thou must be. Yet thou speaks of the past. Sandalwood doth yet live. Speak plain and quickly. To be quite frank with you, madam, I do not know for certain, for I've been apart from him for some time, carrying out his will. I don't think I was ready to read. Though I have every faith, Sandalwood lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand that he awaits us somewhere near Wakingwood, beyond the waters. A labyrinth of a forest on the western half of the Black Basin. Few know their way around it. The path to the sacred Mount Elodile lies far beyond these suffocating woods. We wish to seek him there, though, as you can see, our wagon is ill-suited for the task. The one called Bertrude frowns at this, studying the lone minstrel all the while. Indeed. Then leave us, return at dawn, that is all. By your grace, Big Bertrude. The lone minstrel turns away, but Hedwyn stops him. Hold on, are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plan. You keep calling Sandalwood your client. He must reward you well. Aye, in manner of speaking. He helped me find a sense of purpose I thought lost. Edwin nods, and then turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. You find yourself with your vocations, while the bog dwellers go about their business. We're gonna mentor. I'll have to mentor them one at a time. I know. I want... Two, four, four. I want Tizo. Here you go. Tizo will be pleased to go over the finer points of the rites with you. You illustrate to Tizo some of the intricacies of the rites, focusing on how all three in a trumative can move and act as one mind. You sense he grasps some of the concepts. Woo! Tizo seems very excited about some of your ideas. Thank you, Tizo. Here we go. The lone minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, it is ready. Please come have a look. The others are already there. Step and shine. The black wagon appears different than how it did even a day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced. All manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Wow. You people seeing this? I'm gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for your sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Bertrude? She then appears as if on cue. Tell that Sandalwood he owes us twice over. If I may, Big Bertrude, you could just tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us in the voyage north. Our group would welcome someone of your vast experience. Dare thee make flirtations upon us? No, Enough. But should ye see that Sandalwood, tell him also to come visit us again. I'm gone from here, and tell no one that we were paid in favors. She slithers off without another word. Soon the lone minstrel breaks the silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go just as she said. I know the navigational controls, and shall explain. This is so exciting. I don't know how to swim. Tizo seems to share Faye's enthusiasm for heading out to sea. Not for the not knowing how to swim part, though. I am beginning to feel ill already. Onward! Into the sea! Into the sea! We're going boating! The Worm Gulf. You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We've crossed the Worm Gulf. I hope that you are all acclimating well. The tempestuous Sea of Solace lies beyond this death-still body of water. There is no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. We risk everything to sail here. Worm. Exiled worms of the Sea Dominion tend to seek out the cold of the downside's seas. As long as we follow the cold current Big Bertrude indicated, we shall be safe. If the next right is in the middle of the sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way as we find ours. It is all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our sea journey. We seek the Hulk of Oars. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. Here. I feel like we're going the long way around, but okay. Da-da. Da-da. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which you seem to welcome a change of pace. Which seems to you a welcome change of pace, after having come from the flagging hands not so very long ago. However, Jordariel seems more concerned now than before, and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Ruki, she stops him for some questioning. Greentail, how is he doing? Ooh, Hedwin? He's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters if I had to guess. His first time out to sea? His first. She turns to you. Reader, please check on Hedwin when you have the opportunity. He requires our support, and we require his swift recovery. You wish them a good afternoon and go to check up on the others in the group. Later, you find Hedwin looking out of sorts. Hello, my friend. It's just... the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place? Ooh, the food. Food's pretty good. I say eating chocolate cake. Life was almost always difficult, but several of your longtime confidants did help you get by. Your book collection. Sure, it was highly illegal, though just the same, you miss having had access to those volumes. Few friends I had. You tell him that there were those who did support you over the years, and that it pains you to now be apart from them. Yeah, I hear you, my friend. There's someone I terribly miss back there myself. I'm sure that when you make it out of here, your loved ones will be waiting. Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There is not much to be done for him now. He is too ill to conduct the next rite. May he get better soon. I am sorry for my interruption, reader. Please confirm the next point of our voyage. Yes, sir. Why does the ship have to jump? That probably does not make Hedwin feel any better. We're on land. By the scribes, this sea, I did not know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of the Worm Gulf, you can see what must be the hulk of oars far on the horizon. Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage, however. Tizo's wondering if Hedwin is feeling better. He requires further rest, Tizo. All we can do is wish him a swift recovery. Reader, madam, from this point our voyage must diverge from Bertrude's instructions. Please consult with your companions about which course to take. Oh, okay. Tizo wants to go to the trench. He thinks there's something tasty. And Faye believes that the Underking Pass will bless us. Let's do that one. I like that. Teasel can get something tasty another time. You find Faye gazing down into the depths. The water is still very beautiful, and yet it's very dangerous. They always said it's very dangerous if you fall in or drink enough of it. But the scribes, they have protected us. They are watching. I just know. Even out here, in the waters of the Underking Ores, they urge us on. I feel it. I just know. The Underking Ores. The 7th of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as Preserving and Sea Sojourn. There is no denying that the North Current sends you quickly on your way. Perhaps it is the thought of reaching the land again, but you sense spring in everybody's step. Except for Headwinds. He throws up over the side. It ended up being a little too much for him. As you at last arrive at the Hulk of Ores, after journeying across the sea, it seems the next rite is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of your next adversaries yet. Slug Market. Oh, hey you guys. Funny running into you out here. Right in the middle of the drink. Know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today, so have a look around. I'll give you a good deal. Ooh. When ore casting, raises the bearer's maximum range +8. Grants the bearer +2 presence. When carrying the orb, the bearer moves faster than usual. I think I'm good. Let's see. Everyone's got something, right? Yeah. We're good. Didn't see nothing, huh? Jadaria. Reader, a moment of your time. Ask what is on her mind. Edwin. He is beginning to recover from his illness. However, its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. I have known Hedwin since he was a child. Even now, I hesitate to say that he has grown. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us to freedom or doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him, of course, in case that is unclear. I shall tell him in my own way when the time requires. If and when the time requires. In any case, when times remind me of his mortal weakness, I end up having to consider what should happen should we become separated permanently. She trails off a while. What I mean to say is, you should know that I am here to fully pledge now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwin is the one to lead us to its end or not. Hello, Maya 9091. Welcome on in. Didn't get too much further into the story. We're getting to the seas. Just Maya. Okie doke. Just Maya it is. I have my reasons. One of them is him. I turn my face a little. Which way? Which way? Huh? 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 That's as far as I can go, actually. Okay. Well, I am gonna have to turn back to read, but I will turn to look at the chat. Don't worry. That is all I wish to say. Take care, reader. I don't think that's on the right side of the chat. I won't be able to unlick. What? But, okay. I will accept it. I have dogs, so I guess I'm used to it. She nods and brushes past you toward the door. The rules are the rules. Got it. I won't argue with the rules. If that's the rules, that's the rules. Alright, I gotta check out some of this new stuff. There's fishes in the tanks. There's a table. There's a fish in a bowl. Interesting. And there's a bell. I gotta ring the bell, okay? I'm sorry if this is loud. Oh, that's not that bad. Oh, oh, you keep right on ringing that bell, sister. Keep at it. Ruki seems to be taking issue with your frivolous use of the nautical bell. After all, there is no signs of a nautical emergency, nor a prepared meal. Oh, I know it's not meal time. It's fine. I'm starting to really enjoy the constant ringing sound, though, now that it doesn't mean anything to me or anyone anymore. Besides, ringing the bell is probably good exercise, right? And it's good training for my ears, too. You know, we Curse have ultra-sensitive hearing, don't you? Well, not anymore, I don't. Well, thanks. I mean it. He storms off. Rookie shall never forgive you for abusing the nautical bell. Hey, the rules are the rules. He reappears, laughing heartily. He was only joking. Probably. Alright. Oh, I can see more of the rug now. Oh, there's a table! Oh, it's so organized. So much cleaner. I never noticed. Or I guess I just didn't remember. What did I taste like? You started your sentence and you did not continue. Are you thinking that hard about it? Did I do training? Nah. We'll go on to the right. Having landed at Hulk of Oars, you and your fellow exiles now participate the hour that the rites are to commence again. What do you think, Tizo? Don't I look just like Mr. Hedwin? Tizo is worried that Hedwin is still feeling unwell. Wait, I think... What's that? A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognize it as a worm of the Sea Dominion. What are they all doing? You see plain by their ritual raiments. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. Good sirs and good ladies. I'm not gonna keep up that voice. So it is you that heed the summon of the glorious competition that this knight and his brigade. Well then, let us do battle without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor. And his knight fully intends to reclaim his. And lest his knight forget. He is called Sir Gilman. He salutes you on behalf of the Pyre Hearts until the contest. Pyre Hearts, a primitive of worm knights who perceive their rights as great battles to be won. Sir Gilman, he is a once proud knight of the Sea Dominion on a self-made quest to regain his honor. He splashes out of view just as the stars above begin to glimmer with strange light. Do 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 do. On to the battle.
Relentless, aren't we, reader? Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the Hulk of Orus. You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyre Hearts.
Pyre Hearts.
These rights are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy.
Dun dun dun.
I expect your battle to be glorious.
Your fellow exiles are gathered on the rooting deck of the Hulk of Oars as your adversaries clamber into view. Rookie paws up to them. Say, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth or the Sea Dominion or wherever it is you're from? Haha, an excellent point. It seems then that these adversaries of the Wraiths are clever, wouldn't you say, sire? Just get rid of them already, Gilman. As your commanding officer, this knight hereby commands it. Hark! The knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doof your helm, sire, as is our custom. May our adversaries tremble at the sight of you. Sir Gilman attends to his commander's mast, despite his protests. Wait! Give this knight his mask. This hereby presents you Sir Deluge, a noble visage, is it not? Sir Deluge. He's a petty worm knight of the Sea Dominion, who somehow survived countless battles. Can only guess how. Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. So yes, you can swim or no? Ah! Of course we knights can swim. All knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, the same as ye. We can swim, 'tis true, but 'tis summarily impossible to swim back up river, down which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence, Gilman. Nobody cares. Back to your post. Sir Gilman hesitates, but does as he is told. Think this knight knows who you are, Night Wings, and he is not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask and coils up his full height. Now on guard! The exiles of the Worm Primitive take their positions as you focus on the Book of Rites. Reader, Hedwin's illness means he cannot help us here. He shall be counting on us.
Who shall strive for freedom?
Let's do a Rookie.
Rookie.
Faye and Tizo.
Tizo. The choice is cast.
But aha! Tizo doesn't seem intimidated in the slightest by Sir Gilman and Sir Deluge. Gilman, status report. What is the enemy's position? Whoa, I skipped one of them. Here we go. I don't remember the controls.
Begin. There.
Haha!
Favorable start.
Nice. Haha! Oh, I exploded. Haha! Thank you for the follow. Ooh, give me 1 sec. Haha! Thank you for the follow, Afro Man. Much appreciated. Ooh.
Out with Rookie.
No!
Braver than expected act from Sir Deluge.
It's okay. Aha!
The flames of freedom.
Gilman, your form is sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life is on the line. Your words do wound me, sire. This knight gives every right his very, very best. Though perhaps we do have much to learn from such a brave trimitive as the one whom we now face. Whose side are you on? Get out of there and vanquish them. They seem to be arguing. Oh, I think this is our chance. Let's go.
There seems to be dissension in your adversary's ranks. 'Tis little wonder these fools. The orb engulfed in fire.
Oh, he cut himself off.
The orb.
Aha! Oh, I missed it. Oh!
Flame to ash.
They have a lot more to go than I do, though. Haha.
He plunged into their fire.
Only 5 left.
Your victory is at hand. Hapless worm.
No!
Fire weakens.
They're too hard to hit. They're too hard to hit.
And it is
Rookie!
the Night Wings prevail.
Dos Alas!
Perhaps they do deserve
Haha!
freedom after all.
We win. We win another one.
The ceremony is complete.
Once again, just in case it didn't get through, thank you for the follow, Afroman5418. Much appreciated. Those worms were quick, alright, but Rookie Greentail's quicker. Rookie Greentail's quicker. The sea was making me a little queasy, honestly, but we still won. We won! Caesar was very pleased to have prevailed against the Worm Knights of the Pyre Hearts. This night commends you, noble Nightwings. Gloriously fought indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilman! This is your fault. And now, cavorting? Cavorting? I don't know that word. With our enemies? How dare you? This knight was but attempting honorary compliments. I'm doing good, how about you? It is not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversaries on a worthy outcome. Worthy? This knight will show you worthy, you miserable little... You are a failure, Gilman. Get now from this knight's sight.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these
He's
exiles?
too mean to Gilman. Gilman is nice.
Something's awakened in the moon-touched girl.
The scribes, they whisper to me, they do, from time to time. I'm doing pretty good again. Anniversary date. Pretty chill. This is a new model. Very fun. And, yeah, I'm just having a good time. What kind of game is this? This is Pyre. It's by the same people who did, Hades. This is the game just before that, I think, that they did. Let me adjust my volume just a tiny bit. I know I'm going to the red a lot. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's very nice. We're having a chill anniversary. I started playing this a while ago. Or, not a while ago, a couple weeks ago. This is my second time playing it, actually.
From the rope collar. The imp Tizo appears to have a certain depth.
Tizo just had a flash of inspiration about his role in the ranks as a part of the Nightwings. So, yeah, the Hades people. You are playing sort of like a game,
Till the stars align.
a competition of sorts, where you're fighting for freedom from this, like, exiled country. You come from a place called the Commonwealth, and you're fighting with your friends to get back to the Commonwealth after having been exiled in what is essentially a no man's land. It's very deathly. Everything is out to kill you, whether you realize it or not. So they participate in these raids to try and win their freedom back against each other, essentially. We haven't gotten to the first, like, grand raid. We've been fighting a lot of, like, small battles so far. This was, like, maybe halfway to our destination. The people that I am fighting with, they picked up this cart. They picked up me because I can read, and reading was illegal in the Commonwealth. And yeah, we're just going to this final destination to try and get out of here. After triumphing over the Pyre Hearts in a pitched battle, you at last return to the wagon with your companions. There is little discussion of the Pyre Hearts, who seem to have already swam off toward another off toward wherever the next stars directed them. Yeah, it's very fun. It's a lot of reading though, so I apologize if I stumble over my words a lot. I also might have to grab some water at some point. I realized because I'm eating chocolate cake. I want to drink milk with it. And I realized as I was starting that milk probably isn't the best combination for needing to read this much, so I might grab some water at some point. But I'll let you know. For now, I'm good. Instead, your fellow exile's attention turns towards your companion who is absent from the rite. How is Hedwyn? The lone minstrel makes a sound, but no words come to form as yet. Something is troubling him. I urged him to remain bedridden. And he simply would not listen. I am very sorry, but... Wait, what? Everyone stares at the lone minstrel in stunned silence. The lone minstrel breathes a heavy sigh. But then... What's with the long faces, everyone? Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours. I was simply attempting to explain. Hedwyn is already up and about. Despite my having strongly recommended further rest. Those that are unaccustomed to sea voyage and take ill, they are likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden, or at least sedentary. Hedwyn is running a considerable risk of having spent another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I traveled once with one, extensively. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tariq, but I'm pretty well accustomed to discomfort here, and I had to see how things turned out tonight. Tariq? Tariq is the Lone Minstrel's name. The Lone Minstrel was, like, asleep on the cart as we were, starting out, and then he just woke up one day. He, like, was asleep for several days, and just woke up. He hasn't said much about himself, though, so. Tariq! I haven't had to stay out of the rite like that before. So you are back amongst the living then, Hedwyn. I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we should use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you everyone for your concern, and I'm sorry that I worried you, or caused you further burden. He turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. You follow him outside where the night sky awaits. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the rite back there without me being there. I could rest easy knowing you and the others would get through it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where we'll be off to next. We're well past anywhere in the downside I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. He bids you a good evening as you turn your attention back to the sky. The stars shine down upon you. Seek again your destination. Da-dun, da-dun. This is where we just were. Next is Triesta, the Silver Star. The Silver Star burns bright over the fissured lands of Black Basin. A unicorn? A hot unicorn? Hot unicorn? Still further north, then. Not simply north. The ship would prove difficult. What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the Deathless Tempest. A vessel such as ours has little hope of traversing it intact. The Deathless Tempest. A tempest raging in the Sea of Solace, seemingly for all eternity. Sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Can we go around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyre Hearts, our chances back in worm-held waters would be even worse. Come on, people. It'll just be another day in the downside. Go get yourself some sleep while we still can. Bet you'll be feeling better in the morning. Your optimism is infectious. Isn't it? You all concur that the rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing to everyone. Come daybreak, you shall find a way to sail past the Deathless Tempest. Who we gonna talk to? Faye! How you doing, Faye? Oh, hi, miss. I'm so happy right now. I'm happy because I was so worried about Mr. Headwind for a while there, you know? He was so kind when we first met. Him and Mr. Dario and Mr. Greentail, and you too. But I just really like him. She sighs. She seems happy to be here. Say, she trails off for a moment. Do you think he likes me too? Faye is wondering if you think Hedwin likes her. I don't know. I think he has someone else on his mind. We talked a little bit earlier and he mentioned that he had someone he was waiting to get back to. I will... Oh. Faye should know Hedwin enjoys her company, but may not share her feelings beyond that. If she is wondering how Hedwin feels about her, she should just talk to him. Change the subject. There must be a way to redirect her attention to something less awkward. It's probably better if he talks to her. I will tell her to talk to him. You suggest to Faye that if she has certain feelings for Hedwin, she should let him know. It is a rare privilege to feel loved. She stares at you a moment. Then she begins to laugh. Oh, you're silly, miss. I didn't mean it like that. That's so embarrassing. Besides, I think maybe he's a little old, you know? I'm going to cheer him up. This is a funny story. She bounds off, leading you to ponder what just happened exactly. +1 hope for the next rite. Oh, for Faye! That's the banishment, got it. Move on! Awkward! It's okay. Alright. It's been a while since I've read some pages. I think. I don't remember where I left off, though. That's alright. That's all lore. Everything in that book, that's lore. We are going to do... I was beginning to wonder when you would return. Sandra! I want to... Oh! I can't request a trial. Okay. I'm going to talk to her then. This is an undulation I have sensed, reader. There is an undulation. Undulation? I have sensed, reader, which means I think that your black wagon sails the seas. Am I not right? Of course I am. She laughs at this, or at herself, perhaps. I scarce remember the sea. It has been a while since I bathed in it. You understand. My memories of it are wistful nonetheless. Although, if I remember correctly, the Sea of Solist is a disgusting mockery of the Emerald Seas near to the Empire? The Empire. The Empire of Sara dominates the known world for millennia, till the doomed reign of Solyamir. I think Solyamir is the, like, big guy who, like, freed a bunch of Titans, but, like, in a good way. Like, the Titans are a good thing in this case, I think. I can't remember, though. No. He was the leader of the scribes. The 8 scribes are, like, the guys who fought against destiny and created the Commonwealth and all that. Do be careful out there, will you? Now let me cease my prattling, lest I extend my sentence by another such eternity or two. We had best stick to business. Sandra is stuck in this orb for all of eternity. We'll do this again. We'll do this all again sometime. So she's a little cranky. Stuck in an orb for all eternity, you know? I'm furiously clicking on people's stuff. See if they appear. because sometimes that happens. Fissionable. Onward. Onward and upward. Oh, I can choose. Okay. Rookie spotted wreckage in this area and believes there can be valuables to be found. Tizo seems very eager. I'm gonna choose Tizo's direction this time. I didn't let him get the tasty fish. So, we'll go his direction. The imp Tizo has been much more animated, even than usual. What is it, little one? Tizo seems to be thinking something very delicious is in these waters. He keeps on squeaking. I don't think I have ever seen him like this. Wait, what is he? Just then, Tizo dives into the waters and vanishes into the depths. Oh, I hope he can swim. He can, but he appears crestfallen when he finally returns, his claws empty. Tizo is very disappointed that whatever he attempted to catch eluded him. Faye begins to sob uncontrollably. The two revel in each other's misery for a time. Faye and Tizo lost one hope for the next rite. No. Oh, it's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. At least they had each other. You and your companions look upon the deathless tempest. The stars beyond demand you sail beyond it, yet the very thought is beyond reason. Then something in the nearby water stirs, and it springs up something familiar. Hold, good ladies and sirs. The knight beseeches you to hear him if you please. What is it now, worm? The rites are ended. We have no further need of you. Oh, but you do. And in turn, this knight has further need of you, good lady. Out with it then. Let us be joined. Let this knight join you. Please. Can you believe this headwind? Not really, no. Nay, look ye not so surprised. Your valor and the rites did stir this poor knight's soul. He swears to you, upon his long-lost honor as a would-be knight-errant of the Sea Dominion, that he shall serve you to the end. What about your other worm friends back there? The Pyre hearts? I don't even think I need to say that again. He really put his all into that nonsense sentence. They are base cowards. This knight can no longer abide by such spineless characters, having witnessed true glory in our clash upon Hulk of Oars. Never have we been trounced so thoroughly. And furthermore, this knight shall aid your passage through the deathless tempest. It is not so that you seek passage to the north. With this knight's aid, you shall achieve your wish. Sir Gimling continues to persuade you for some time. He seems to know a way to cross the storm. Some sort of long-held secret among worms exiled to these waters. Jodariel pulls the rest of you aside after Hedwin gives her a look. Sure that Sandalwood would want us to bring this thing along? Mostly sure. Sandalwood wants someone for each mask, and this one seems about as good as we're going to get. Jodariel glowers back at the worm, who tries his best to look presentable. Edwin is more gracious. He tells Sir Gilman that if he promised to help you cross the Deathless Tempest, then he can come along. For now. This knight is overjoyed, and here he hereby swears to you to pass the storm. Though first, the knight requires your consent. Give unto this knight your blessing in the name of the Nightwings, and thus shall he go forth. Sir Gilman seems to be asking your permission for something? Yes. Yes. As you begin to say something in response, Sir Gilman cries out in triumph. He vanishes into the depths, yet though this close encounter with him linked to some sense of where he is going and what he intends to do. Sir Gilman is determined to help you cross the Deathless Tempest. Help see his mission through. Oh, I bet it's like fighting the howlers. Those little bat things. Do I have to control him? Is it a tutorial? Huh? It is. Determined to prove himself to you and the Nightwings, Sir Gilman emerges somewhere in the outer reaches of the Sea of Solace and calls out to you. Master Reader, if you can hear this knight, then he implores you now, lend him your guidance. The knight's objective ought to be not far east from here. Today we shall bring peace to the embroiled sea. Know, however, that the knight's brethren, the actions we are about to take, are highly forbidden. For they are highly just. Thus, Sir Gilman sets forth to quell the storm that rages to the north. Okay. Ooh. Huh? Huh? Oh, jump. Jump. There we go. Hark! Yonder lie the fowl of unfathomed plurns? The sea titan, once slain by the scribe under King Orus, her brood lies dormant in the sea, boiling the seas with their wrath. Exiled worms within these long waters long harbored these abominations, using them to be passage to the downside channels for any save this night's own kind. Begone now from the fiends. From here, fiends. This night shall finish what the Ender King Orus started. Slash. Oh, it goes backwards. Okay. Press B to slash. Isn't that what I was doing? Oh, I see. I see. So I can go a certain distance and then slash back to the end of my trail. There we go. Oh, so it was the little eggs that controlled the storm. Hold it right there, you traitorous slug. How dare you turn your back on this knight to your superior? Superior by rank no longer, for we no longer serve the Commonwealth. Last this knight checked. Here, you hold no sway over this knight. Ugh, what do you think you've done to the spawn? Have you no honor left at all? This knight has done that which required doing. His honor cannot sink much lower anyhow. He figured this would be an ideal time to free himself from servitude to you. Oh, I skipped another. Good Sir Deluge. This knight was born to dare. Now come forth and fight this knight if you so dare as well. Ugh, Pyre Hearts, banish him. This is an order. You got it. Hehehe. Haha. What now, Sir Deluge? Shall you not face this knight yourself and leave your dirty wake unto your charges? Fine, Gilman. Sir Marsh, Lady Seagrass, to me! Banish this. Banish now this troublemaker. Oh, I see what he's doing. Haha! I wormed my way around. You're the master of this night no longer, Sir Deluge. Thus shatter our fraternal bonds. This knight would say it was an honor serving you, Sir Deluge. That would be a bold-faced lie, and yet another stain upon his blackened reputation. Until we meet again. What, you lowly traitor? This knight will have your head. Gilman! Tell him. Tell him, Gilman. Tell him. As the day wears on, there is still no sign of your worm knight. Of the worm knight. Companions grow restless, but then... Hail! The knight returns with newfound tales to tell, and new scars for show to show for them. Sir Gilman is sopping wet and visibly shaken. He struggles to maintain decorum. He is, in short, the very image of a worm knight. And more importantly, that little tempest ought to no longer pose a threat for now. Behold! As if on cue, the deathless tempest begins to simmer and subside. Ta-da! Would you look at that? You really did it. Of course this knight did it. Now, if it would be alright with you, this knight could really use some shut-eye. The worm knight then collapses in exhaustion. You and Hedwyn help him up. A deal's a deal, Sir Gilman. Welcome to the Nightwings. Huzzah! Sir Gilman joined the group. He also revealed a path north for you. Bid him welcome. Yeah! Go Gilman! Jump. A jumping boat is so strange. A jumping cart, maybe. But a jumping boat? Crazy. A deathless tempest. With Sir Gilman's aid, you managed to breach the tempest. You are true to your word, Worm. I shall give you that. But now what? We are stranded in this cursed storm. A most excellent question, and from one most fair. Tell me that once more, and I shall tie you in a knot. Ah, and from the most spirited as well. This knight was wise to side with ye. Just, where do we go from here? Answer the question now. Sir Gilman does no such thing, although eventually he does make note of specific current that should lead you to the lands beyond. If I may, I can corroborate Sir Gilman's account. We are close to making landfall. Then, let me be the first to say, let's go. You're on the verge of sailing across the Sea of Solace. Say, Tariq? Hi, Rookie, what is it? That loot you're always carrying around. You know how to play that thing, don't you? Why, I suppose I do. Good, because I was thinking it's a little gloomy here, and we could really use a little tune to lighten up the mood. Know what I mean? Aye. Then let me see what I can do. My favorite song. Da-da-da. I'm gonna eat some of my cake real quick.
The stars all hide away from the chill until the evening rise. Oh, 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 place where Plurna scuttled her foe, the doomed ship still resides. The Titan met her end on its prow.
Alright. I'm moving on.
In death she leaves her stain on the place. The tempest never dies. Her final throes and shivers and shakes 1,000 years gone by. Oh, oh,
Oh my gosh. The land of fire. Perfect. As your wagon rumbles onto solid, jagged ground, the land called Black Basin, at last, your fellow exiles unpack the wagon so you can take stock. Oh, I almost sneezed. Take stock of how best to reach your destination. The Black Basin. Black grass, searing vapor, and strangling forest mark a forsaken land that loom across the sea. There's fire. It's a land of fire. Sir Gilman! You approach Sir Gilman, who must have just finished practicing his fencing maneuvers. He regards you with his single eye. Hail, Master Reader. This knight is determined to train harder, having joined the famous Nightwings. He shall ensure that his trumative continues to live up to its most feared reputation. This is such an honor, and this knight has a great deal of honor to regain. Having fled the Pyre hearts, this knight fully respects now to conduct the rites in a most honorable fashion, to the fullest letter of the law described within the books. Some trumatives this knight has met, and perchance mentioned by name, they are inclined to bend the rules a bit, sometimes a lot, and to prevail by any means they can. But this is wrong. The exile who refuses to obey the rules, as they are written by the under King Oris and his 7 friends, deserves neither his honor nor his freedom. Truly does this knight have confidence the Master Reader shall resist any temptation to conduct the rites in an underhanded fashion. Now then, this knight must undergo a thorough cleansing, having trained until the point of foulness. So, please excuse him, Master Reader. He slithers off, humming some sort of chivalrous tune. Look at his little shell, little shield. Official certification of knighthood in the Commonwealth. Oh, nice. Gonna ring the bell again. Just once. Just once. You find that Hedwyn has asked several volunteers to scout the area and report back. Alright everyone, don't go too far. Let's meet back by dusk. Please use caution. The exiles dwelling in these lands are, well, rather territorial. For your part, you remain in the black wagon to keep watch. You see occasional dark shapes soaring across the sky, but none of them are drawn near enough for you to see any in detail. Eventually, your companions make their way back, and everyone arrives as planned or earlier. Hi everyone, I'm back. I have come back. Faye returns from the east with little to report, save for the word that the glowing molten rocks there is very, very hot. You probably touched it. This knight yet lives, although he has little to report. The newest member of the group, Sir Gilman, returns from the northern past, visibly shaken. He appears to have discovered an intense fear of heights. What did you find, Tizo? Tizo wonders whether there's any species of fish that live in the pools or rocks nearby. I don't think you could get them even if you wanted to, Tizo. The little imp Tizo seems disappointed to have left the water behind. He remains with you near the wagon. This is the western pass. There is a western path that seems traversable. If we travel by light of dawn, the shadows and crags may well cover our advance against whomever may be watching. Begging your pardon, I do not wish to contradict your strategy, madam, though, in my experience, we shall not remain hidden long during the climb toward the nest of Triceria. According to the stars, the next rite shall commence here. It's a nest. And there's things going across the sky? Birds. Birds. The exiles of the hiding remnants. You may have no love for them inherently, but they have no such qualms with me for now. I may be able to negotiate safe passage. Negotiate with them? Then Hedwyn steps in as the lone minstrel bows and backs away. Hey, let's not decide just yet. We're not going anywhere right now. That much we can agree on. Well, we'll decide how best to go ahead come morning. For now, let's take a rest for the rest of the afternoon and get our bearings. Jodario glares at the sky as everyone else disperses. You have a day to rest to practice your vocations. Alright. I'm going to take this chance to go get some water. I need some water now. I will be right back. I'm gonna put on the BRB screen. But I will be right back. I'll wait to choose an option until I get back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. I got water, so I'm good. Let's do... I'll just study in Pyre. You excuse yourself from the others to go pore over the Book of Rites and its mysteries. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Now that I think about it, Tizo and Faye both have -1 hope, right? Let's do hope. You concentrate on the substance of the words and teachings of the Book of Rites, such as you understand them thus far. Inspiration comes to you in a flash. Whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. Spirit, +1 hope. Return from banishment faster. I keep dipping to 0, which is unfortunate. My string quality. So I apologize if I lag or anything. I don't know what's making it dip so badly. We're continuing the journey. Highwing Cove, the Lone Minstrels, or Jodariel's. Let's do the Lone Minstrels. Let's do it. Show yourself, you frightened little birds. All day long, wing shadows cross the sun. You are being watched. Jodariel is very unhappy about it, though the lone minstrel now attempts to calm her. Perhaps I can communicate with them. Please believe me, madam, when I say your enmity towards the harps had best be held in check here. The harps, a winged race, also known as the High Wing Remnants, at war with the Commonwealth. Jodariel looks at him with fury in her eyes, yet he retains his calm demeanor. Soon she grants his request with a silent gesture. Then he calls towards the heavens. Good sisters, we are humble travelers, such as you, and beg your leave. We journeyed by the sea and seek safe passage through your lands. We shall not disturb your hunting or your nests. The request is met with nothing but silence. You search in vain for any indication of acknowledgement. Then, without notice, one of them appears. She swoops the Lone Minstrel up and out of sight before Jodariel can respond. Damnation! Wait here, I shall go find him. For a long, terrible moment, you're alone with your panic. Soon, however, the Lone Minstrel returns, amid the sound of flapping wings. He dusts his cloak and calls out towards them. We thank you for your hospitality, good sisters. We shall be on our way. Having seen this, Jodariel returns, sullen. The exiles of the High Wing Remnants are letting you pass, for now. It seems they are having some dispute within their ranks and wish no further troubles for the time. It is a warning, one that leaves Jodariel fuming. Jodariel lost -4 hope for the next rite. Damn, Jodariel. You're not going to the next rite, my dear. That's too much. Look, it's a hot unicorn. Isn't it? Isn't it like a sexy unicorn? Isn't that like a hot unicorn? At last you arrive at the nest of Trieste, where the next rite is soon to commence. You cannot shake the feeling that unseen eyes watched your wagon's ascent. And remain watching now. I just heard the sound of a horse in the background. So it's definitely a hot unicorn. What's up, Falcon? Oh, hey, you guys. What brings you here? No, wait, don't tell me. I don't want to know. All I want to know is that all I want is you to get the best deals in the downside. Ooh, he's got more experience. What? Oh, because I haven't been selling things. Ugh. Get them next time. Oh, this one's only 3. Wait, why is this one 17? Oh, because 2. Okay. Yes, please. One more. Thanks. Headwinds. And... oh, I don't have Sir Gilman one. Here, Sir Gilman. Take +2 hope. You know what? +3 hope. Oh, it's still +2 hope. That's fine. See you guys again sometime soon, maybe. Okay, because I gotta say, you're one of my favorite customers I had all week. Why does everyone end their sentences with question marks? Nobody's here? Jodario? Edwin? Alright, we're commencing the rite. Here we go. You and your fellow exiles gather on the blasted lands called Nest of Triesta, expecting the imminent commencement of the rite. You see no sign of adversaries, but then you hear a whooshing sound above. It's pretty. This, then, is what passes for the Nightwings now. Such a rabble. Not even dressed for the occasion yet. Seems the scribes have little pride in their tradition. Hold your tongue, little bird. We have not come for talk. No, but you have come on behalf of your commonwealth. Mark well why my words, you horned filth. I did not read that correctly the first time. I didn't say it out loud, but I did not read it correctly. When at last we free ourselves, your home shall burn. With that, the harp swoops off Jodario as Jodario glowers at her. Winged warriors from the mountainous offskirts of the Commonwealth, where they are feared. It is only then you realize another harp has come. She is quite serious, I assure you. I can help you sort her out. It's in our mutual interest. You know not of my interest. Well, let's give it another shot. Hi, my name's Amitha Thane. Amitha Thane? Amitha. Interesting name. Amitha. She appears to be one of the winged harps from the Highwing remnants, now bound in exile. The surly one back there? That was my blood sister. No need to judge her harshly, though. We've only met just now, though I must say, something about you reminds me of her. How dare you implicate that I have anything in common with your ilk? Just then, Hedwyn shows up to intervene. She whispers something to Jodario. No, Hedwyn, you cannot be serious. Jody, I'm asking you to trust me on this one. Am I perhaps interrupting something? Say, by the by, however did you make it all the way across the sea? Didn't you see you fly in? Trust is something I am loath to give away, Hedwyn. But you have set our course thus far, and I have followed. So, do as you must. That Sandalwood had better have an explanation for all this. Jodario storms off as Hedwyn turns to you. What's your take on this one, my friend? Our informant wants someone for each mask. I hadn't expected we'd run into a harp here, yet here she is. Why are you getting... What are you getting from her? You turn your attention to Pamitha. who has been watching with bemused interest. Oh, a reader, are you? Pleasure to make your acquaintance, darling. Well, here I am. Gaze intently all you like. And tell your comrade there the truth of it, why don't you? You sense that she is conflicted about something, though you do not know what. You also sense, however, that her motives, here and now, are earnest. Edward wants to know your initial impression of Pamitha. She's pretty, though a little scary. Not as scary as the other harp, but you know, like a hot scary. She seems alright. Express your reservations? Admit you do not know. She seems alright. You tell Hedwyn that you think the group should take its chances on Pamitha and take her at her word. My thoughts as well. I think and hope Jodario will come around. He then turns to Pamitha. I'm Hedwyn. We'll accept your offer on 2 conditions, if you'll hear me out. Conditions? Why, sure, I love a good condition or 2. First, after you have finished here tonight, you come along and make sure your blood sisters and her friends don't give us any trouble when we're headed out. Second, you'll have to find a way to get along with Jodario, whom you met earlier. Brilliant. I had no plans to stick around here anyway. As for your demon friend, no doubt we'll get along famously. Now, I don't suppose you have an extra set of remnants I could use, because I think the ride is getting started. You look up and see, she is right. Pamitha Thane joined you. She has a score to settle. Bid her welcome. Hello, Pamitha. The rites begin. Take it away, boys. Take it away. Huh?
Reader, I thought for sure the stars would have eluded you by now.
No, I'm just that smart.
Yet here you are.
Yep.
Somehow.
Yep.
Upon the nest of Trieste.
Yep.
And you've swelled the ranks of your triumvirate not merely with another, but with 2.
Yep.
One from the Pyre heart, no less. And one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face.
The favor?
They are the essence. Winged terrors, as you soon shall see. Can your longing for freedom match their hatred for the vibrant country that was once your home?
From a distance, you observe Pamitha, now clad in Nightwing's remnants. Heads towards your adversaries in the rites. You, what sort of heathen harp would dare take wing against us? Your new companion then loosens the bindings on her mask. Hello there, Tamitha. Tamitha. Oh, that's such a pairing. Pamitha's blood sister stares back at her a while before responding. What insane's name are you doing with them? Saint? 5th of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Disciplined or the Blessed-born. Doubtless come to dig your talons on my back once again. No, sister, I've come to have a word with you. Save it. I cannot help but share your poisoned blood, but I shan't ever count you as my sister. You expect me to believe that you came all this way for talk? You waste your time, as ever. What's life if not a waste, dear sister? Give me a chance, why don't you? What do you even have to lose anymore? Besides, I've come a long way. Silence. You shan't come here. And the time for talk has long since passed. If only you could see yourself again consorting with my enemies. Fine then, savor your defeat. Savor their defeat. But I warn you, stay away from me. Ametha says nothing. Nothing more as her blood sister turns away again. Ametha gets your attention. Listen to me, reader darling. The rest of you are ill-equipped to navigate this place. Let me conduct this rite on your behalf. and my wings will bring you victory. Dear lady, your words ring true. This knight is flattered that you have not eaten him, as is tendency among your kind. This knight hereby volunteers to his post attributive for thee. Sir Gilman refuses to participate in the rites this night so that Pamitha can face her sister. You observe the treacherous terrain. Pamitha should be better suited to the rites here than the rest of you.
Now let us get started.
Gilman! I needed you, Gilman! Oh. She's the only one. Why, I thought you'd never ask there, darling. I accept. I should have given her an item! If the little bird is going to conduct the rites for us, then I shall not. Oh. Can I still give her an item? I can't. No! Gilman's not gonna participate. What do you got, Tizo? Ooh, cash. Tizo. Tizo promises to do his best against Tamitha and the Essence. Should I do a headwind? Ruki's kind of falling behind. I'll do a Ruki. He's falling behind in experience, at least. Oh, yeah, you got it, sister.
It is done.
Come then, sister. Perhaps when we've finished here, you'll spare a moment of your time. I shan't be tricked by you again, Pamitha. How poetic that we meet in the downside. I can think of nowhere else I would rather see you rot for what you did. To our people, and to me. It sounds bad. It sounds so bad. Pamitha seems to sense your presence and then catches your attention. Hello there, reader darling. If I'm to be at your mercy in all this, I'd like it very much if you could minimize how often I'm to wallow in a state of banishment. Quickly, let me show you what we sisters of the Highwing Remnants can do.
Reader,
X?
you put yourself amidst a feud between two sisters?
Yes.
Seems entirely unwise.
I like drama sometimes, okay?
Tread lightly around that exiled Pamitha. Her kind's all but forgotten Saint Triesta's grace.
Oh. Hold on. I think I can... Oh, that was my fault. Tackle. Oh, is she gonna go forward? Oh, okay. Interesting. I feel like it's been so long since I've played this that I just don't remember how they operated. Okay, I have to be careful over the thing. See, darling, we harps, we're not so bad. Now, I suppose you better get to work? Just don't go underestimating Tamitha over there. I trust you'll do the best you can. To the skies, sisters. Talon formation. Yeah, let's go. That was my fault. That was also my fault. That was also my fault. Tizo, was it? Tell me something. You know how to fly? Tizo is rather proud of his ability to flutter, as a matter of fact. Listen up. My blood sister there, she'll swoop right past you if you're careless. But we harps simply cannot get much altitude down here. So if she goes for any unfair tricks, just jump for it and catch her in the act. She always hated when I used to do that to her. Alright, jump into her. Got it. They move kind of slow when they're not flying.
Her wings have served her true.
Let's try it out.
Both pyres now burn with the same strength.
Oh, that was my fault. Yeah. Ooh. Ah. Ha.
As per the sacred law,
And I can make some cash too.
this is the path to glory. Oh, Tamatha banished.
Ha.
Oh, against the adversary's pyre.
It's not exactly difficult, but it's not like easy either.
Bask in the purifying flame.
It's probably because I played it before.
Poor exile. She soared right in.
They're not even jumping. Damn you, Pamatha. You are no true Then. The clan Then, a feared clan of highway remnants. Pamatha and Tamatha are its surviving members. To think you have the gall to call me sister, still, after everything you wrought upon us. I hate to break it to you, Tamatha, but I don't think my actions, however much they hurt you, had any effect on our familial status. Look, I know I've wronged you. That's why I'm here. You don't know my side of the story. Your side of the story. If I wanted to hear more lies and deceptions, I'd have asked the Commonwealth to stay my sentence for a while. Well, if you have come all this way to face me, Pamatha, then come and do it. You and me. You think that you see Pamatha shake her head? Everyone, stay back. One-on-one!
What is it those two think they're doing? The rights are not the place to settle petty scores. Ooh.
Ooh!
It is done.
Oh, that was really close.
You know who prevailed?
Noxalis.
Stood no chance.
You couldn't even say our names.
The right
Is complete. You Commonwealth filth. Only through the traitor's help could you have beaten us. You postponed the coming of our liberty. We are ever patient, and our sisters on the other side shall have their day, with or without my aid. Tamatha, wait, please. You found good company there, Pamatha. May you be here with them. I hope sincerely we shall never meet again. Tamatha stands motionless as her blood sister departs. Kizo is trying to let Pamatha know the others are returning to the wagon. Sure, I don't see why not.
The 8 scribes bless us
Aww.
with their ways. 'Twould appear that rookie's not too old to learn new tricks.
He's not too old of a dog to learn new tricks, huh? Interesting. Faster, stronger, and a little better looking too. I mean, is there anything I can't handle? Oh, rookie. Let's do... The blast can banish nearby enemies. No. We'll do the second jump. Tizo! Can I get Pamatha?
Until the stars
Align. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. It's as great as it ever is to hear from you. It's a great announcer voice. I really love it. After thwarting the Essence... Oh, is that what their name was? I don't think they actually said that at any point. Attributive of winged harps harboring a deep hatred for the Commonwealth. In a rather one-sided contest, you and the others return to your wagon to consider your next move, and how best to integrate Pamatha into the group. Don't worry, I've been staying any longer. I won't be staying any longer than it takes. I like my air fresh, so I can sleep on the roof. I trust the rights will cause my path and Tamatha's to cross again before long. You're welcome with us for now, Pamatha. Trust is what got us here. Isn't that right, Rookie? But Rookie does not seem to hear the question. He has been rather quiet since first encountering your new guest. Pamitha shoots at one of her smiles. He stammers about something. He stammers something about having to check the wagon's wheels again. He runs off. During the discussion, the minstrel pulls you aside. Reader, I ask a moment of your time outside. Rookie's got a crush. Rookie's got a crush. There is somewhere I may ask we go. Here in the Black Basin, Reader. By your leave, of course, and provided that the stars allowed it. Would you look upon them for us, please? You look towards the heavens. Seek now your destination. Oh, to the left. Blue, the vernal star. The Denset Woods in the Black Basin. Oh, right. He mentioned Sandalwood is in the Black Basin? I think he said the Black Basin. Something about woods. The glade of blue, where the next white shall be. Directly due west. Then it is just as my client indicated. The client of yours, our informant, Sandalwood. He entrusted us with this wagon, this quest. Why? What does he want from us? Sorry. I burped a little. He waits us somewhere in Waking Wood. Waking Wood, that's what it was. Due west. How do we find him? He shall find us. Oh! Thank you! Lids Vids, thank you for the raid! Welcome on, everyone. Welcome on, welcome, welcome. We're about to head into the next area of the Waking Woods, I believe. We're about to continue our journey through. From multiplayer, Pyre. Oh, it's such a good game. I really enjoyed like just the general gameplay of Pyre. This is like my second time playing it. The first time was off stream, so yeah. Hello, hello, welcome on in. You guys have a good match or a few good matches or something? Did you guys play for a while? Oh, Tamitha. Speak to her in a second. Thanks for dropping in, everyone. Went for a bit. Good. Sorry, I'm drinking some water. We're playing story mode right now. We just went against the Essence, the Harps. So we just picked up Tamitha. And she argued with Pamitha, and I won the argument for them by winning the right. We're gonna talk to her, see what she's up to. You approach. Oh, sorry, Pamitha. Pamitha, who has kept herself since she joined your small band. You sense she is unaware of you as she preens her flight wings. Feathers. I'm having a hard time reading today, I'll be honest. But then she speaks up before you can do the same. Come to check on me, reader darling. In those first moments when we met, the vote of confidence in me, which you relayed to that Edwin boy. I'm grateful you were willing to see past these wings. I don't have anything against the wings. You're kind of like a hot, kind of scary, and it's very nice. I enjoy it. One of your kind's ancient enemies just happens to insert herself into your group, and you just go with it? However, I assure you that my motives here are plain. You'll see. I've business with my blood sister Tamitha and nothing more. You briefly met, I think. She is quite a catch. As to the quibble between us, well, it's a long story all in all. One that's frankly no one's business but hers and mine. Surely we'll run into her again. Maybe not soon, but in time. We have the rest of our long lives to wait. Anyway, happy to have your aid in your quest. Happy to aid you in your quest. Until such time, especially to the extent that it aids me in mine. A simple exchange. Until then, stay vigilant, darling. You need to concern yourself with making small talk with someone like me. And besides, we harps have a saying. Liars abound. She swoops away before you can respond. Alright. I gotta drink some more water, sorry. I was eating chocolate cake earlier. It's my anniversary. I got a new model. This is one of, like, 3 new models. I didn't show my 3D model. I'll show it later. But I got 3 new models. This is one of them. We got another one. But usually I have a green one. That's probably in one of the pictures somewhere around here. Probably on my profile picture. This is my 1-year anniversary. I decided I wanted to play more of Pyre. I'm gonna be streaming all week as well, so we're not gonna be streaming like 24 hours or anything like that. We're just gonna be streaming multiple times this week. And brought her bottle with her. Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna click on that too. Yeah, it's right here. Her snake bottle. Kept close at hand in the off chance of a good occasion. Or a very bad one. If I click it, I drink it, right? Oh, yeah. How much do you think I can drink of it? Ooh. Pamela noticed you with her bottle of moonshine. Drink up, by all means, darling. Nice to find a girl after my own heart. She moves in close and lowers her voice. Let me tell you a little secret. That bottle there, it's enchanted. Never runs dry, ever. Believe me, if it could, I would have known by now. Apparently it was some spurned old bog crone that once tried and tried to make a never-ending poison, but kept failing utterly, so she threw away her life's work in disgust. It's very fun. I did the bell already when we first got the bell. I clicked it like 20 times. I fetched a good price for it. Decided to take a swig one day on a hunt for Tamitha when things weren't going quite as well as they are for me now. You understand. Turns out the stuff's pretty good. Consider it for sharing, darling. Just everything in moderation and so on, She takes a drink herself as she brushes by you. Poor Rookie, yeah. I was thinking about clicking again, because I don't think there's a second one. Yeah, definitely not. I'm also using controller, so I can, like, really mash the button, you know? But I remember in previous playthroughs being able to click Rookie's stuff, and he would appear. So I remember him talking about his family picture. But I don't think I've ever gotten any of the other ones to trigger. Nope. Inhaling some food. Sir Gilman is inhaling some food. Alright. Oh, did I talk to Sandra again? Is it Sandra? A visit from my favorite reader, or what is the occasion? Sandra, what's on your mind? How is Eternity doing? So then, we are back on solid land, or something like it, Inhaling. What? Never saw that one before. Yeah, I haven't, I guess I actually haven't read all the actions that they can do. Who's that? This is Sandra. She's in the training orb. There's I'll show you in a second where it is right here. But she's like stuck in there in Eternity. Oh, ignore Streamlabs. It's incorrect. But she's like a wraith, and in the tutorial, the very first tutorial, when you go against those green spirits in the book, she's one of those green spirits, and she like gives you like power-up trials essentially. It's actually pretty fun. She doesn't have any for me right now, but I like talking to her because I remember her having it wasn't like a dialogue, but like an ongoing kind of thing. She's a fan favorite in club. Oh, I couldn't tell that's what it was. Oh, she's got the thinking finger too. I couldn't tell that that's what it was. It was very small. Definitely like one of my faves. It's I'm sad that I can't like play as her in the story. I feel like well, no spoilers, but I'm glad that she's in the game. She's very fun. You truly would pursue those blasted stars until the furthest corners of the land, it seems. It's a great emote, yeah. I really like it. It's a I like the shape of it, the orb glowing with the wraith, and the finger. The finger is very nice. It's a good thinking emote. Though I had better cease my blasphemy, or else the scribes themselves might just descend from up on high to strike me with a much-deserved penalty. The thrill of such transgressions, reader. Sometimes it keeps me going. Not that I have any real choice. Now, we had best get back to our normal business, as it were. Bid her farewell. Yep. Thank you, Sandra. Look at her orb. Look at her orb. Look at her orb. More lore. I'm not gonna read the lore. There's a lot. Otherwise, I would read it all. I was trying to read it as we were going, but a couple pages got away from me. Onward! Past the pretty unicorn. A precarious path leading towards the woods. Lead the way. The wagon has hit a snag descending the dark crags. Its wheel is stuck. Jodariel is not pleased. First that blasted little bird, now this. Though you lack Jodariel's raw strength, you join in as she attempts to dislodge the wagon. At last, with a roar and a heave, she forces the wagon back on the solid ground. May this sandalwood be worth all the hassle. Thank you, Jody. I'm guessing Sandalwood doesn't like to keep waiting. He is very patient, on the contrary. Not I. Let's move on. I love you, Jodariel. Soon the wagon is prepared to press on, down the jagged slopes toward Waking Wood. Your companions who explored ahead advise on which of the forked paths is best. Is there a Tizo one? I feel bad for Tizo. Nope. Ooh, Sir Gilman can dig up something. Amethyst says she can procure a talisman here. Oh, good. I don't have to spend money. Give me a talisman. I'm low on money. I kept forgetting to go down paths to get stuff, to sell stuff. So, I'm low. Having gone down the route Pamitha recommended, she directs you toward a particular crag, no more conspicuous than any other. They clip our wings before they cast us down here, you know. But just the same, we learn to flint around a bit. Just watch. Pamitha swoops up to a nearby peak and disappears behind it. She does not keep you waiting for long and returns bearing an item of sorts. For you, reader darling, we, hiring remnants, stash away such things for such occasions. A star splinter! When preparing to fling the orb, the bearer's charge-up speed increases plus 40. Ooh, that'll be good for Jodariel. Dun dun. What? Well, it was like we bumped into that fence and then turned around. Having passed beyond the black crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of the Waking Woods. It is here that Sandalwood is expecting you. However, most puzzling, he ought to have met us here. You said he would find us himself. Aye, he was to find us at the edge of the woods. Were we supposed to keep waiting for him? He would desire for the stars to be your guide as always. The rites beckon, and the rites take precedence above all else. Surely he shall find us yet. Then let's keep moving. How do we get through these woods? Lone Mistral notes 2 possible paths forward from this point, though cautious that the woods are difficult to navigate, and Sandalwood would have known the most expedient path. He studied the rites here. Once resided here. Needlefield is probably the faster one, since there's not, you know, an unknown area between it and that one. But, let's go to Greymore. Let's go. Sandalwood has led a long life compared to with any of you, at least. In the latest years of his exile, he became rather reclusive for a variety of reasons he shall no doubt explain. He found some solace here in these woods, though I fear I cannot locate his residence without him. Unfortunately, you find no trace of Sandalwood, and without him there to guide you, you remain quite lost. The woods seem to have encroached. There is no path forward, while neither of the paths leading backward appear to match the route you took to this point. It's a living woods. Ooh. Let's go with Tizo. Let's go with Tizo to make up for the fact that I didn't catch him any fish. The woods are so disorienting at this point that you decide to break for camp and survey the surroundings for any clues. Perhaps later there shall be time to pursue your vocations. Vocations time! Oh, not yet. The Beyonder Crystal. Okay. Trial. You called for me, lovely reader? Trial. Need but point me out the one you have in mind. Jodario. I'm gonna switch your thing first. But gimme. Summon. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Jodario. That surly demon, is it? She could stand to lighten up, though I fear that is not a secret I can teach. But let us bring her forth regardless. Soon Jodario appears in heat of the summons. What is the meaning of this, reader? Dun 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 dun. Sandra! What is the meaning of this? Where are the others? Oh, I keep skipping it accidentally, just like a single page sometimes. Welcome to my humble home, demon. You're good at taking orders, no? State your purpose quickly, Wraith. My purpose is to put you to the test. You may be fearsome to behold, but you are old and slow. Your weakness perhaps outweighs your strengths, though I sorely wish to see you and your lovely reader prove me wrong. Old, she says. Very well then, reader. Let us show her whether she is right. Dun dun dun. Harpies! Whoop! Whoops. No, I missed! I missed! Ugh, it's so hard to navigate Jodario sometimes. Ooh. At least they're giving me time. Hurry, Jodario. Oh. At least she does more damage. Ooh. Oh. So close. One. Ah! 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 Ow! Oh, it's so frustrating. So close yet so far. Ooh. There you go. No! I was so close. Please. Wah. Ooh. Oh. One more. One more time. Ah. Gotta walk all the way back though. No. I jumped over her. I jumped over. I did that the wrong way. I swear, I'm better at I'm better at the game than this. Such an outcome. No doubt that you're crisper in your youth, demon. No. Now grown so languid. Well, I have time, much more time to spare for you, should you decide to muster more of your past strength. Return and prove it. No. No thanks. No thanks. Maybe later. Later. These can be difficult, yeah. I like the trials, but they're harsh. Your vision returns. You not prevail in Jodariel's trial. Oh yeah. I'm drinking. I'm drinking. Drink the pain away. Just a little bit. Just a little bit clicks it 3 times. You find nothing of interest while sifting through the tall brush of the underthicket, but then... What is it, Tizo? Tizo seems to have found a clue about the whereabouts of the Lone Mistral's client. The little imp brings you to a strip of bark. It does not seem unusual at first, till you notice a message carved on the outside. A bark strip! It's a tradable item! It's only 10 coins. So this is some kind of message from the sandalwood guy? Oh, I didn't turn on toss! I should have done that earlier. Sorry. I have throwing stuff. I'll do it later. Seems that way. Which way to Cinderroot? It's due northwest. Perhaps we can set forth early tomorrow? When the woods are still. Sounds good. Everyone rest up. Big day coming up. Vocations. We're studying in private. So I can get up them stats. Ooh, another hope, please. Onward. Onward and upward. Oh, that's why the unknown location was there. You arrive on the outskirts of Cinderroot, but once again the informant Sandalwood is nowhere to be found. You sense the hopes of your companions waning as you stretch through the area, as your search through the area yields nothing. Then, something startles the little imp Tizo. Tizo seems to be crying out in surprise. He has spotted something, or someone. Sandalwood. Wow, this is my first time wearing it with headphones. It's very different. tall figure strides forward from the trees, making a sound like laughter. The imp charges towards him and leaps right into the figure's arms. They embrace. Hail, Tizo. But you look famished. Here. The tall sap produces something for the imp. Something that the imp swallows immediately with great pleasure. A sap. Tree-like creatures known for their ingenuity, cleverness, and ambition. Having allied with them, the Commonwealth achieved in decades what it could not achieve in centuries. The lone minstrel nods his head in affirmation. Everyone, I wish to introduce to you my client, Wolfred Sandalwood. It has been too long, Wolfred, sir. Too long indeed, Tariq. I appreciate your companions bring some color to our days. I don't think I read that correctly. They do, sir. I think you shall find them worthy of the Nightwings. The sap looks upon the lot of you. You cannot sense his thoughts. We shall see. Then he turns to you. You must be the reader. I'm certain that we all appreciate your efforts here, my girl, though we shall manage on our own from here on out. You're welcome to continue with us, of course, though you are free to go. I trust you have been adequately compensated for your time. Thanks as well for looking after all my books. You consider what to say to all of this. Wolfred intends to relieve you of your duties to the group. I will... This cannot be happening. To have come this far only to be brushed aside by some strange sap. The leader of the Nightwings has returned. You can tell when you are no longer wanted. You have been assured your freedom. You categorically refuse to be cast aside so easily. Going to... Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But this is my wagon, so sawed off. Exactly. It's very... He seemed like such a chill guy. Gave Tizo food. Tizo hugged him, like... And Tizo's so sweet. And then he comes up, is introduced as the big boss, and that tells me to just go away. So rude. I think I'm going to remain silent. I've done insist on staying, but I want to spice it up. I want to see the other options. You stare back at Wolfred, attempting to glean a deeper insight into what drives him, though remain unable to sense anything further. Still, you refuse to budge at his behest. Hold on. Wolfred, sir, I'm Hedwyn. My companions and I are the ones who answered your call. We followed the signs you left for us. Now we're here. Thanks to you, and also this reader. Not just a reader, she's our friend. My friend. She's not disposable. We made her a promise, and our freedoms are now intertwined. Wolfred smirks at this. Freedom's not something to be traded or exchanged, my boy. I'd hope you'd have come to grasp this much by now. He breathes out a sigh. As do I. It seems we've started off on the wrong foot. It's not my wish to sour the occasion, for there's much to do. You have a right you need to get to, do you not? I'll come along, though shall not interfere, for it seems you have a kinship with this reader of yours. Now then, Tariq? Aye, Wolfred, sir. Come here, let's have a chat. Of course, sir. Wolfred strides toward the black wagon, which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. Yeah, I would think so. Wolfred, he is the lone minstrel's client, Hedwyn's informant, and leader of the Nightwings. Oh, that picture has his pipe in his mouth. Never noticed that before. Welcome him aboard! Quote unquote, welcome. Welcome. Cringe. Awkward bow. Cringe. Hello. Your wagon cuts through the clearing to arrive at Glade of Lugh, where the star has directed you. Wolfred nods his approval, but leaves everyone to their devices. Slug Market. Oh, hey you guys. I didn't know I'd get the word out about this new franchise which we opened just now, so give you a great deal. Just tell your friends, okay? Oh, and hey, Mr. Sandalwood. Good day to you, Ron. Oh, he knows. He knows Ron. Selling it. As you can see, I'm poor. I have 20 coins. Bless me. Wow, that was a big one. Ooh. And everything's like 100 now. Oh, that's only 15. An ore casting raises the bearer's maximum. Nah. Ron, be quiet, please. I'm thinking. When plunging into the adversary's pyre, I should. I'm good without the fang. Grants the bearer +2 presence. I might get the fang later. I'll get some more stardust. Oh, there's 17. Okay, that's fine. And let me put on my talisman, make sure everyone's got one. Here, you can have that one, since you don't like being banished. She's already got a pretty good time, so appreciate you doing business, and you guys be sure to tell your friends, okay? Who are we gonna talk to? Sandalwood! God, it's such a large pipe. As you approach Wolford Sandalwood, you feel very much aware that you reside within his black wagon rather than he in yours. He studies you in silence. Then, Tariq, if you have a moment. I, Wolford, sir, what is it? This reader? You deem her worthy by your estimation? The lone minstrel tilts his hat in your direction. If you wish my own estimation, Wolford, sir, then I do. Of course, it is not entirely up for me to say, but I have seen this reader integrating with the others well. I believe that her achievements are self-evident in reaching the Black Basin. Your instructions were deliberately difficult to follow, yet she and the others followed them. Indeed. Your words make sense as ever, Tariq. And what does little Tizo think of her, I wonder? Tizo indicates, as a matter of fact, he's happy to have you around. Tizo's got my back. There you have it, sir. I see. He continues to examine you. High praise isn't often spoken of these two, my girl. Nonetheless, I'll be watching you. Now, pardon us. Rick and I have matters to discuss. They leave without another word, although you think you notice the lone minstrel look your way over his shoulder. They got my back. Much appreciated. Much appreciated the two of them got my back. I can't click on the... Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. I like clicking on the glass. It's a very satisfying click. All of the sound design in this room is very nice. Yeah. I wonder when clicking on their items triggers events with them, because I feel like I've done it so often now. Uncharacteristically quiet. Izu is napping. Ruki's making sure the coast is clear. Dario's ensuring the area is clear. Edwin is training. Mammoth is staying out of the way. And Gilman is mustering courage. Muster that courage, Gilman. Because the rites are about to begin. You and your fellow exiles arrived at the sacred site called Glade of Blue. And now look to the stars in the sky to signal the beginning of the next rite. The woods about you bring a sense of tranquility you have not felt in some time. But then you notice one of the trees move. It shuffles towards you and regards you with an exaggerated bow. Oh, well, goodness, by the roots of Lusclorian. It would appear the rumors are correct. The Nightwings have returned. But where are my manners? One moment. The sap claws at his mask with his wispy fingers. Everyone claws at their masks. They must be, like, super difficult to get off. Much better. He practically said that one. I love his voice. It's great. H. Manly Tinderstuff at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me. My fellows and myself. You perhaps know us as the Chastity. We blah 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 blah. We soon shall stand against you in the rights. For now, I am willing away the time, making small talk. Now then, I have introduced myself. Your turns. To whom am I speaking? And then, in your mind's eye, you see Wolfred and hear his voice. Manly Tinderstuff is not to be trusted. Reveal neither yourselves to him nor me. Manly, yeah. I remember him being cringe. Beneath her mask, Jodariel stares back at him in silence. You suspect Wolfred's message may have reached every member of the group. Why now? But how very rude indeed. Well, fine. Ignore me. But you do so at your peril. Anyhow, once this evening rites commence at any moment now, then I'm afraid ignoring me won't be an option any longer. I love the way sometimes when their voices come through, even though it's like a obviously like distorted thing, it still sounds like they're saying what they're saying. It's very nice. Oh, and now I do believe the sky is beginning to show. We'll have to chat again another time. Now come along, come along. Manly bows again and wanders off into the clearing as the stars begin to burn. Manly, he is a sycophant who seems certain he will land the highest position of high standing. Will land a position of high standing once he is free. Oh my gosh, my reading skills? So bad today. Manly's cringe, but his theme's pretty nice.
Once again, the stars align themselves before you, reader.
You know it.
Here now at the Glade of Liu, I have to say, you've come so very far.
Indeed.
But there are those, such as your adversaries called the Chastity, who have toiled for this too.
Everyone we faced.
They know that with their freedom comes great opportunity. It could be yours instead.
I don't want that kind of opportunity.
Show the Chastity that the Nightwings are superior.
Is the voice cheering me on? I wonder, oh honored Nightwings, how well do you know these woods? Why, these woods would strangle you. And I'm afraid I would do little to stop them, even if I tried. You might do better to be aware of them. Glorious Tradition is his theme song. Great song. Yeah! It's kind of surprising that it's called Glorious Tradition. I feel like the glory part makes sense, but I don't know about tradition. I guess I don't remember facing him a whole lot in my first playthrough, aside from a couple times with Sandalwood in the group. When Jodariel continues to ignore him, he grows upset. Why, you insolent? Fine. Let us begin the dance, indeed. He shoves his mask back on in a huff. Huff and huff. And allow me to thank you in advance for helping me return unto my proper station in the Commonwealth. Yeah. Oh, he's got a bird. He got a harp. Jodariel. I think I'm going to send in Tizo. And I haven't tried Worm yet.
Sir Gilman. It is done.
Gilman. Lore is within our grasp. Would that this knight had hands with which to grasp it. I love Gilman. I just love his energy. Are you quite ready? Are you quite ready, finally, oh Nightwings? May all those masks of yours ensure no harm should come to any of your lovely countenances. Now come along, come along. Let's give the stars a show. Oh, stuff appears on this map, right? It's like a timed appearance. Oh. May I present to you Humboldt Manley Jr. Why, he is every bit my equal and is poised to guarantee the tender snuff line have a bright, bright future. He goes on and on about his sapling for a while. I've had more than enough of him. Tizo is in full agreement with this course of action and is eager to make Manley shut up for a while. Now, isn't he the most precious thing you've ever seen? The sapling is nothing but an extension of Manley. If he is banished, the sapling should cease to trouble you as well.
Manley and his offspring hold no small degree of influence within the Commonwealth, reader. There are many who would welcome his return, though none so much as he himself.
Got him.
Be gone.
Haha. 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 Jodario. Oh, what's this? Seems the woods themselves are closing in upon our little soiree. Oh, do be careful now. These grasping roots and vines, they might hold you in such high esteem as I. They may not. Oh, it did close in. I thought so.
Your adversary Manley is comfortable in this suffocating glade.
Oh, I jumped over it.
He longs now for the comfort of his Commonwealth estate. Oof!
Haha! Got him! Haha! Get in there, Gilman. Oh dear, the woods are closing in uncomfortably close to that. Whatever shall we do? Perhaps if you just stand aside a while, we could put an end to this that much sooner. Dude, I'm good. I'm good. No, Tizo. Ooh, that was my fault. But Tizo's back, it's fine. Ha 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 ha. Tizo! Say, have any of you noticed how it's feeling rather crowded in here? Yeah. So, cease all your scurrying about that damned orb and let me handle this. Dude. I got this. Thanks for the offer, but I think I'm good. Oh! Alright, you Nightwings, I've had it up to here with you. Or perhaps I've simply had it up to here with all these encroaching plants, these miserable things. Either way, I don't appreciate how you're ignoring me. I'm sorry to hear that. Bye. Nice control. Thank you. I think Jodario would have a harder time getting around in this. Oops. Got two of them. No! I knew he was gonna jump over me. But two's gonna be easier. Oh, I knew it. Hello? Haha, double. Oh, I should switch.
would. And it
Ah!
is done.
All done!
The
Clean!
Night Wings prevail.
Dosales!
'Twas as though the scribes themselves stood by their side.
Yeah! Blessed by the scribes!
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Good. That imbecile of a sap. So much talk and hot air. Izo is fired up to have prevailed against Manly and the Chastity. My. Oh, worry not of Nightwings. I'm not angry with you, honestly. But I am very disappointed. I thought perhaps that we had something going here between us. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, and all. Instead, however, you decide to spit in my face. Fine, we'll have to see where all this rudeness gets you. No? Ta-ta. Noxalis! Yeah! We win! Ooh, Faye's got a lot of built-up experience. I think Tizo's gonna start getting sick pretty soon.
For honor, this Gilman may yet learn something.
Huzzah! Great wisdom clouds over this knight's entire consciousness. Go, Gilman. If Sir Gilman and all his allies are banished, he shall instantly return. I'm getting that one.
The might of the sea sojourner until the next right.
And that was well done, my girl. I'm beginning to see why your companions vouched for you. Don't let it get to your head, of course. Excuse me. I'm gonna take a bite of my chocolate cake. It's very good. Mm. It's very thick cake. Alright. After besting the Chastity almost effortlessly, you return to your wagon to consider your next move. An adequate performance back there. Adequate. Yes, adequate. The next part of our plan. Go, have your reader consult the stars. See where they take you next. I'll give you a hint. It's further north. It's going to be high up. Did this knight hear you say high up? And it's going to be cold. We'll see. Come on, my friend. Let's have a look outside then. That planned Wolford mansion. Mansioned? He mansioned it. He really mansioned it. Mentioned. I just want you to know, I don't know what he means. We're here because we're going to be free again. We won't be living on our next days as exiles. That's the only plan as far as I'm concerned. But there's always a catch, right? We'll see what that Wolfred has to say. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. No matter what, we're getting closer thanks to you. Once more, you look towards the heavens. On to the next star, I believe. Yeah. Here we go. So now you see it yourself. You are summoned to the north, where looms Mount Alodil. At the very top of it, the fall of Solium. Solime? According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The sacred mountain of whose summit the rites were first conceived. Whether its summit is the downside closest point to the Commonwealth or the farthest, none can say. You confirm the stars indicated this exactly. Wolford, sir, how did you know? Wolford smiles back at him, but you sense his thoughts, as though he is directing them at you.
I too can read, my girl.
I love that. I love that his voice comes through as actual words. That's crazy! But I'm reading the game now, so...
Forbidden though the words may be.
I love his voice. It's great. It makes me wonder if there would be a way to hear all of their voices if they all read. It's very spooky, but he turns back to Hedwyn. Oh. What if Wolfred was a VTuber? Could you imagine? A tree man VTuber? With a voice like that? Oh, he'd be so popular. He'd probably do ASMR and stuff like that too. Your reader skills. Or he'd like just read stories. He'd just be like an audiobook VTuber. Your reader skills, while rare, are not unique, but as I said, I'll let her do the job. I see that you have something special going on here, which benefits the plan. What plan? I thought this was about our freedom. Oh, fear not, my boy. It is indeed. Plenty of time to tell you about it on the way. For now, however, you look like you can use some rest. And for that matter, so can I, if you'll excuse me. You sense your companions are exhausted from their recent travels. Given the road ahead, you agree it would be best to take the night to recover as much as possible. It's a fun stream? Oh, thank you for dropping in. I'm happy that you hung out with me. I appreciated the company. Have fun. Go do whatever you gotta do. Da-da-da-dun. Flip through the book so it doesn't give me that notification. Have a good night. Onward. At dawn, Wolfred is already up. It reveals to you a pathway through the woods, into the cold lands to the north, beyond which lies your destination. The Sklorian shore. I'm gonna drink some water while the cart jumps over the edge. Snowy shore. You get clear out of the woods at last and arrive in lands grown cold in the shadow of Mount Alodil. You'll have to make it all the way to the top. In the moment of respite, Wolfred calls everyone together to discuss matters pertaining to the rites, the plan to which he alluded. You band together with a common faith that freedom from the downside is not impossible. Am I correct? But let me ask you something. What does freedom even mean to you? He looks in your direction as he asks, defying you to answer. You cannot sense his own thoughts on the subject, and only know the truth of how you feel. I want... I think I want to live without fear. I can't remember what I chose last time. I get the feeling I might have chosen true love or to do what I want. But I want to do living without fear. You tell Wolfred that freedom means living without fear, not being subject to persecution or retaliation for one's thoughts and choices. He considers your remarks for a short while. Oh, I skipped another one. But fear is a natural impulse, is it not? A common feeling that we all share from time to time. A deeply rooted impulse, there to aid our judgment, to spur us on to acts of courage. If not for fear, I doubt we would accomplish very much in life. And, just now, we stand upon the brink of accomplishing something vital. He then turns his attention to the whole group. Now, let me tell you all what freedom means to me. Freedom means to live your life without fear, just as your reader just stated. to be able to indulge one's curiosities and passions, at least the ones that cause no harm to others, without the constant threat of judgment and reprisal. Freedom means not being a criminal for what you know, or whom you love, what you choose to think, or not to think. He looks towards the direction of the mountain. Within the next few days, your time in exile could come to an end. You could see the Commonwealth once more. And you would be exalted there, given the highest honor, the opposite of how you got here. But you would not be truly free, I think. At the least, you would be complicit to an ancient system that would deign to cast down others such as you. It is a system whose well-intentioned founding principles have long been lost, and the 8 scribes, if they are still out there, have made quite clear they shall not intervene firsthand. That is where you come in. He turns to you and everyone again, looking to each of you. Long have I wished to gather such a group, that together you might see the seeking for freedom only for yourselves is too modest a goal. You share a higher calling now. The plan, then, is this. We free each other from the downside, through the rites, then we meet up on the other side. We organize. At each new moon at dusk, we join together at the Spiral Sanctum. We need as many of us there as possible. My agents on the other side shall explain the rest. Spiral Sanctum, the burned-down remnants of the old capital of the Commonwealth. The remains stand as a warning to those who would seek to spread forbidden knowledge. You're planning a revolt. Just so. I'm asking a lot. You do have other options. Deceit, however, is not one of them. The reader and myself, you know by now we can see through it. But you need not be a part of this, nor is it my interest to coerce you. You may go on your own way if you wish. Live out your remaining days like so many others. So, if anyone among you prefers that, you cannot see yourself continue to strive together in the Commonwealth as you are doing here, then speak now. Bulford pauses for a time, examining each member of the group. No one stirs. Very good. Some of you consider yourselves friends, some others not. But all of you are bound together through the rites, and are integral to our plan. Remember that. Seek true freedom? You will not find it waiting for you in the Commonwealth. But together, we can bring it about, both for yourselves and others. That is my promise. He lets out a long breath. That's it. I ask you all to think about it. And let's reconvene along our journey to the summit. Bulford turns towards the mountains, leaving you to consider what he said. In the plot, the wagon's northward path. And plot. He is plotting our path. I thought that said murder path. I really thought it said murder path. Beyond lies Mount Allodil. I suggest we make camp here at the base of the mountain, for we shall need our spirits and our strength to make the ascent. Ta-da! Ooh. There's 2 scribe quests. What's up, Wolfred? There you are, my girl. There was something I wanted to discuss with you in private. Wolfred stares at you rather intensely, as if reaching out to you, and then... You know what it means to be a reader. You do know what it means to be a reader. Those such as we are not limited to reading the pages from a book. Though your ability is this, I sense, a nauseant, still, mere flashes uncontrollable. I see as well now that they haven't told you yet, your friends, and that explains a lot. They haven't told you readers such as you cannot go free. I had wondered why they would insist on pressing onward with this group in spite of this. The answer then was plain. you simply did not know or fully realize. They did not deceive you, by the way. There is no reason they would know themselves other than Tariq, who shall not influence your thinking on such matters. Rather, I had expected when we first met that you already knew the truth of this from having read the pages and the rites, which stains it plain. Only those who shall conduct the rites firsthand shall walk the path of the Enlightenment, become eligible to regain their freedom. Perhaps you have not gotten to that part just yet. Wolfred breaks free from you and looks at you again. Then he speaks to you as normal. It is plain that you are not adequate condition to conduct the rites, and this group values you as a reader. I wish only to ensure you understand what you are getting into here. Despite whatever hopes and dreams and promises might have been shared, I do not think the rites can help you return, if that is what you had in mind. So once again, I invite you to depart, and I will see to it you are compensated. Do not misunderstand. If it is your wish to remain, then you are welcome. This journey we are on, it has no guarantees, not for you, nor for any one of us. You understand? I will say nothing. You stare back at Wolfred, betraying no response or thought about the warnings he provided just now. I think I understand you completely there, my girl. As long as you two understand, I do not wish for you to undertake this journey under false pretenses. It's that simple. Know that we have much at stake here in this way. Much more than just a shot at going back to the Commonwealth, which cast us down here to begin with. It sounds like you intend to stick around. Then we'll have lots more time to chat as we ascend the sacred mountain in the coming days. Until then, he strides out of the wagon, leaving you to your thoughts. He's leaving me to my thoughts, huh? He's leaving me to my thoughts, huh? Oh, I haven't knocked on those windows in a while. Ugh. Dun 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 dun. We will conduct the final rite, and then we will call it stream. Earlier, Wolfred called for a group meeting, presumably to reveal his plan in more detail. Instead, he reveals some bad news. Wait, what are you saying? What I'm saying, my boy, is that while you can indeed get ahead of yourself out here, it can't all be at once. While you can indeed get yourself out of here, it can't all be all of you at once. We earn our way back one by one, or not at all. But I swore we'd go free together. We may go free together yet, but it's going to take time, and this is only the first phase. You, Edwin, and the others exchanged glances. Let me make this plainer for you still. Here's how the coming days are going to unfold. First, we're going to ascend Mount Alodil. There to the north. You may not think this wagon's fit for it, though rest assured, it's made the journey many times. Next, we'll pass the Scribe's Gate. Only the worthy pass through there, as your reader could attest, if she did not merely skim that chapter of the book. I didn't skim. I don't skim anything. Afterwards, we'll reach the Fall of Salim and meet our adversaries in the rites. They are to be Tempers, led by demon Ignarius. You'll know him when you see him. Both you and they shall choose someone from your respective ranks. Then, once one of the Trumitive's path prevails, their somebody will be whisked home to the Commonwealth. Whisked home to the Commonwealth? Precisely. Once returned, our somebody is taken in and clothed and fully pardoned. the Commonwealth knows about all this? The same Commonwealth that says a sentence into exile is forever, and our freedom from the downside isn't possible? Many of the details of the scribes themselves wish to be kept secret. Former exiles and leaders of the Commonwealth alike have no good incentive to protect those secrets well. Have good incentive. So then, that's it? We climb the mountains, someone goes back, and everyone else stays? For most who are participating in the rites, yes, that's it. But I like your connotation, and indeed for us, that isn't it at all. If one of us returns, it shall be a step along our path. However, let's let that sit for now. Gather your strength. We'll talk again on our way up. Wolfred leaves the rest of you to consider what he said. Wolfred, he is a long-standing exile of the Nightwings who seeks more than his own freedom. You have time now for your vocations. Vocations! Presence, please. Tenacity. Onward! Continue the journey. Up the mountain. Up the mountain. Into the snow. Mount Allodil. It's a very narrow path, but pretty clear and simple. Dun, dun. Here before you lies Mount Allodil. Stretching far beyond the line of sight, somewhere upon this mountain lies the only place from which you can escape the downside. Your companions gather around again before Wolfred, who stands tall as ever. Whether from the cold air or subject now at hand, you sense a tension in the air. Now then, you all may have questions, no? I've done a lot of talking, so go on, ask away. But there is only silence. One question stands out in your mind, which you refrain from asking yet. If only one of you is to go free, who shall it be? Go on, don't be shy. Who first? Questions. Why us? Why you indeed, madam? That I can explain. You've seen the sort you stand against as adversaries in the rites. What is it that they want, do you suppose? They want their freedom back, of course. They'll settle for the Commonwealth's own terms. They'll gain their freedom and some cushy new responsibilities. Perhaps then they'll have a hand in sending still more exiles here to join us. Blah, blah, blah. Think on it. The Commonwealth rose from the ashes of a fallen empire, thanks to the efforts of the first exiles who escaped this place via the rites. It is the Commonwealth's first and proudest tradition to honor those who live to redeem their transgressions. They have a certain wisdom, do they not? But as for you, I have been looking for a certain disposition for a good length of time. All I needed was for somebody appropriate to show up and to listen. So I planted my little eyes and ears throughout this land, whispering hints of this, absurd as it may sound. Took someone with a certain faith and creativity to go for it. That somebody proved to be a headwind over there. He was tasked with seeking two trustworthy allies, a buried old wagon and a reader. He was invited to bring others for the ride, all different sorts. Gather enough help, and he and his friends could be free. Long story, but you know much of the rest, so then, why you? Because I've reason to believe you're not the sort to play right back into the Commonwealth's old hand. The rites, if you have seen, are quite exclusive. You are imposters in this little party. You could be the ones to break it out. Now then, more questions. Your head is beginning to spin. You can excuse yourself or keep listening. This is important. This is gonna be the one time we go over all of this. Wolfer's explanations are a lot to take in, though you feel compelled to absorb as much of it, what he is telling you at this point. He prompts for further questions when Jodariel raises her voice again. Hold, you mistook my meaning. I understand your plan, still I wish to know why us. Why are we, among all others, chosen for this liberation rite? Liberation rite. On a blooded moon, on the fall of Salim, an exile from the prevailing Trumative shall go free. Oh, I see. Well, that's quite simple. Really, madam. You're chosen, you're qualified, I should say, because as the expression goes, 'tis what the scribes ordain. Though, in this case, the expression is quite literally true. When the 8 scribes created the rites, each one of them anointed certain other exiles to participate on their behalf, exiles who showed some promise of redemption. The Trumative they formed have stood the test of time, replenishing their numbers as individuals moved up or passed on. You've met them as they are today. The accusers, the withdrawn, and so on. The accusers were, I think, the first group we went up against. The withdrawn were the snake ladies who we went against in a previous stream. Give me 1 second. Sounds like supper is ready. I'll go get some after we do the rites and end stream. It'll be a while. As long as I can read all of this. And get through the rite. The 8 scribes also formed a special group, against which all the others would be judged. That group they called the Nightwings. You bear their books, wear their masks and remnants. You need but show up to the rites, you see. The others erst jockey for the position for a chance to take you on. Yeah, well, what if we don't? What if we don't show up? Then you would deny yourselves a chance at freedom, and deny it also to your adversaries. Victory means nothing in the common right, then. Participation is all that matters? Not so. Only the enlightened may regain their freedom. While failure can be an excellent teacher, the scribes do favor the victor. So, you see, those who do not connect the rites or do not prevail in them sufficiently, they may find themselves barred from the liberation rites, but these are technicalities. The Nightwings disbanded years ago. Since then, no one has gone free. Yet still, the other Trumatives passed on, with a fleeting hope that one day you'd be back. It's a heavy price to pay in all of this. Now, if you'll excuse me, we'll talk again some other time. I guess we're continuing the journey. Some murmur to themselves about all this as Wolfred takes his leave. Others reconnoiter pathways leading up to the mountain and present you with some options. There's multiple paths? Oh, I guess there's multiple paths. Okay, let's follow Pamatha. We haven't done one of hers yet. Can't believe we just jump off the side like that. It's so reckless. What? We went off to the left, and we ended up on the right. We joined Pamatha on her brief expedition to find anything of value dropped by those who tried to scale the mountain, but did not succeed. Wait, I shall be joining you. What? Now I get 2 chaperones? But sure, I'm game. Whatever you wingless are into. Be silent, little bird, and fetch those trinkets if we're done. My, so full of bitterness. You really ought to make the most of these last precious moments that we share. And you ought not mince your words. Oh, please. We all know you're going to be the first one out of here, so why not quit your constant frowning for a change? I, the first one out of here? Of course. It's plain the others pity you. You've been here longer than the rest of us by far. Perhaps maybe that Wolfred, though he seems plenty happy here making his speeches. How dare you? How dare you presume? Nothing is decided as of yet. No doubt, no doubt. Though, if by some coincidence you do end up selected for the honor, I just want you to know something. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, do hope we shall prevail on your behalf. Because that way you shall be free. Of me, at least. And I, in turn, shan't have to suffer any longer of your hideous attitude towards me and everything. At that, you intervene. Jodariel's eyes burn with fury, but then she calms herself. I shall see you in the wagon, Raider. Pamitha scoffs as Jodariel storms off. I swear that one. Well, moving on. There's something sparkling down there. Be right back. She swoops out of sight, leaving you alone there on the mountain. Pamitha soon return with something that lay long forgotten in the rocks below. Ooh! After Bearer banishes an adversary, spawn a moon drop. Infinite stamina! Hell yeah. Okay, next. Expressed a passing whim to see the view from here. Well, I should do this one. Because I'm probably gonna use Gilman a lot in the second pass through. And he'll get his chance. You and Hedwyn walk in silence for some time as he conducts a customary survey of the area. Well, my friend, no sign of howlers. As Jody would say, no sign of anything at all. You sense something is troubling him. Oh, that, it's just... I've been giving a lot of thought to everything Wolfred's told us. In another couple of days, one of us may be gone all of a sudden. Or, I don't mean to put it that way. One of us could go free. We earn our way back one by one, as he said. I want you to know something. The others and I, we talked it over, and when the time comes, we want you to decide. Who gets to go, if anyone. This might all be a part of Wolfred's plan, but we got here thanks to you. And even though I'm worrying right now about us splitting up, I guess if Wolfred had his way, all of us will meet up on the other side. And won't that be the day? Worst case, we keep failing in these rites and be stuck down here, together, just like this. The two of you walk on in silence for a time. When at last you return to the wagon, Hedwyn turns to you again. Thanks for the company. I think I'm better now. Hedwyn feels more prepared for the next rite. Hope likewise for the best. Oh, he earned experience from that. I used to think the scribe stuff was just stories, but all of this, it's really as they're doing, isn't it? Inspiration. Hedwyn and his allies may instantly return banished allies by moving to where they fell. Oh. So he could pick someone up? While bearing the orb, Hedwyn and his allies move with and pass the orb more quickly. I wanted to do this one. I keep forgetting that I can pass the orb. At least today. It has been a while. Here we are. We're at the gate. You and your companion gather at Scribe's Gate, where the single narrow trail to the summit narrows even more and falls under an archway of caved stone. Scribe's Gate. It is said the scribes themselves keep watch over the Scribe's Gate. Come along now, everyone, and be prepared to speak your mind when you are called. Frankly, most of you still lack enlightenment, but we may pass together. Much how we act as with a single heart and mind during the rites. Well then, lead onward, Tariq. Please follow me. Removing his hat, the lone minstrel approaches the gate. You and all the others follow. There she is! When the last of your companions nears the arch, you notice someone standing high above, who then appears before you. She eyes the lone minstrel first. Is that you, Tariq?
Salutium, Ceres.
It is. Greetings, Celeste. And how was your rest?
Phelamta, Ceres.
Too long, Celeste. It seems your work has piled up in the meantime. You bring this many to the gate? Aye. Then let us make this quick. She gestures towards the rest of you. Now, each of you, in turn, state who you are and what you think and what you seek while crossing the scribe's gate. Do as she says, please, without questioning. Your fellow exiles exchange glances, but comply. I'll start. They call me Headwind the Deserted. I've come here seeking freedom for myself and my companions. In my case, so I can return to be the one whom I love. The woman bids him forward. The lone minstrel prompts Ruki to speak it up next. I am regarded of the name of Ruki Greentail. I just want to get out of here, I guess, with my chums, preferably. Go see Mama back home. I am Captain Jodario. I do not truly know yet what I am seeking here. Oh, my name is Faye, and I am here, I think, because the scribes have called to me. It must be them, because if not, then who? Kizu seeks to live up to the Nightwing's legacy, and to maybe see the Commonwealth someday. Sir Gilman of the Sea Domain at your service. This knight is on a quest to find his honor. He lost it at a certain point. Hamith Thane. I'm only here because of my sisters. Because my sister's here. Then, as Volfred steps forward, the one called Celeste raises her voice. You. I recognize you from the Nightwings of past. And you are not clad in the remnants any longer. I would know why. I had my chance already. The Nightwings that now stand before you, I travel with them as a pilgrim now. I see. Then state why you are here as the others. My name is Volfred Sandalwood. I seek liberty for each of us, so that one day we may all stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side, and bring our freedom to the people there. She waves him by. Then she turns to you, where there is no one left to go. State who you are to traverse the scribe's gate. I am a crippled scholar. It kind of fits. I'm a archivist of the planet Ethod, so it kind of works. When they learned you knew the old ways, they came for you, and you could not run far. You have always sought to understand the world around you. That knowledge proved dangerous in the Commonwealth, but now has brought you to this point. The one called Celeste continues to examine you, expecting you to add to your response. What do you truly seek? I want to help my friends. The companions you have met here, who have helped you to survive and to find kinship and the downside. Your priority is to ensure that they achieve their goals. That is all you wish for now. The woman regards you for a time, then nods once, and waves all of you by. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome here. Go forth with glory. And Tariq, I, Celeste, be on your way as well. The lone minstrel bows his head and puts his hat back on. He does not look back at her. The lore! Alright, here it comes. The final rite is upon us. From the top of Mount Aldoil, you can see the distant downside before you. You think on the many thousands leagues you cross to reach this point as the sky grows dim. The slug market? Stay, you guys. So we're just aware, just so you're aware and all. I know how you come here. I know how come you're here. How come you made it all the way up here? Oh, I know it all right. You're here because I got the lowest prices in the downside, am I right? And some of the new stuff in stock, you're gonna get a lot of value there. An awful lot. Thanks. That's definitely why we're here, bro. Ooh, a little stardust. Yes, please. That'll be the perfect thing for a little power up. I want Ruki to go first. At least I think Ruki can go. I think it's, yeah, it's 3. Pleasure was all mine, and Dad's, you guys. Who we talking to? Jodario. Jodario appears to be prepared for whatever is coming this night. Though it is not yet dark, she is already in her remnants. Edwin soon joins her, also looking ready. Any sign of Ruki? Not as yet. Complained about it chafing on his collar mask. Our freedom might be hinging on that collar, then. I am certain that it is. They share a laugh together. The 3 of you exchange glances, but nothing is said. Or it needs to be said. Soon, if Wolfred is to be believed, one of your companions may gain his or her freedom. Hey, what'd I miss? Am I late? Is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy, Ruki. We've got time. It isn't starting yet. How fares your struggle with your mask, Greentail? We're feeling a lot better, thanks. Just had to smash it repeatedly against a wall for a little bit. Put some of the old nerves to bed. There, for good measure. Though, this is really happening, huh? One most might be getting out of here, like, soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well. Well, that's one way to look at it, I guess. What are you getting at, Greentail? Well, it's just, we might be breaking out the band here, people. If one of us gets out, that's been bugging me for a while now. I thought we were all getting out of here at once. He shoots a look at you. Some of us, we might not be getting out of here at all. Edwin slams his fist against the wall. No, not if I can help it. We made a promise to each other, each of us, the 4 of us. We're all getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do. But we've been here from the start. I want you to know my promise is to you, and I believe you'll do the same for me. So it's like this. If any one of us gets out, great, but it's just the start. We're going to do whatever it takes there on the other side to make it so the rest of us can get back here too. What, you think they're gonna build a bridge down here if we ask nice or something? I don't know what it's gonna take. I just know we have to try. Jodario turns to you. Reader, we shall find a way. She nods to reassure you, and to reassure herself. Ruki nods his head in turn, and Hedwin's gaze never once falters. Well, my friends, I think it's just about time. Let's go. One by one, they turn towards the door. The fall of Salim waits, a vital step in your quest to freedom. Yet, you feel in your heart that it shall only be the first. The first. Liberation, right? The first. Liberation, right? Here we go. I could check the book and stuff, but I could... Oh! Frost. So cold it can burn the skin, but keeps the wagon cool and fresher longer. That makes a good beat. Alright. Commence. The liberation rite. Is everyone prepared, Hedwig? Yes, though several of us have another question that's been troubling us. You need but ask. You said that one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth if we defeat the Tempers in this rite, but what happens if we fail? Edwin, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom, the path to enlightenment are one and the same. Do you intend to stray from the path? No. Then you have nothing to fear. But let me be much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Tempers this night, then one of you shall end up going free. One of them shall end up going free instead of one of you. Simple as that. What then is to be done? The very same as if we achieve victory. We await our next such opportunity and make the most of it. Tonight, our plan is set in motion. We are united in our cause. We shall look, as ever, toward the stars for guidance and seize upon our future chances just as they arise. So, look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time to take greater strides along the path. Da-dang, da-dang, dang, da-dang, dang, da-dang.
Many years have passed since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the fall of Solium. You are to be commended for your guidance, reader. But only if you can prevail in this liberation rite.
We will. We win. We will win.
Adversaries are none other than the Tempers. I trust they need no introduction.
Sure.
Soon, one among you shall regain their freedom.
The pyres burn, and each of the trimitives is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the trimitives is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the Tempers, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. There he is! There he is! A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask. I don't mean to laugh, but I forgot that he had a pompadour. You know who I am already. But look at what we got here. The damn Nightwings decided to show up. Almost figured we were never gonna see the day again. Ignarius. He takes notice of someone in your ranks. Hey, you. He indicates Jodario. She scoffs back at him. Lose the mask. I ain't seen one of our own in the ages. Not in those damn robes. Jodario's hesitation is almost imperceptible before she moves to remove her mask, just as her adversary asked. Satisfied? Whoa, you must be new. Jodario soon puts her mask back on. Enough talk. Oh, I like you, curly horns. Tell you what, once we put out your lights, you come along with these guys. We're gonna have a spot open. Only shame it ain't gonna be around. I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. I should rather cut out my tongue. Ah, you don't mean that. Our kind, we ought to stick together. Now come on. Ignarius throws his mask back on, and his allies snarl at the rest of you. You know, actually, have the Nightwings reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct this rite? The lone minstrel gets your attention in his subtle way. Reader, this is it. The first companion whom you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night if you prevail. The other two in the Trimitive shall lend their aid. As you may know, only the most enlightened in the rites are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be ready yet. Now, Nightwings, I would have your decision.
Who most deserves their freedom?
Oh, Tizo is eligible. Whoa, Tizo. I want to keep Tizo around a little bit. I'm thinking we're going for Rookie. I think he'll be a good first send.
Rookie.
Excellent choice, sister. Let's get me out of here. The Gate Guardian looks upon you and your adversaries. Very well. Then the watch under the 8 scribes. Here are the stakes at the eves. Here are the stakes at this eve's liberation rite. Should the Nightwings prevail, the one called Rookie Greentail shall be liberated. Should the Tempers prevail, the exile Ignarius shall go free instead. She then turns to you. Now who amongst the Nightwings shall complete your triumvirate? I keep saying it wrong. I don't know how to say it. Just drive along Rookie Greentail and see his return and glory.
Who shall be at his side?
Let's do Faye.
Faye.
Me? Oh yes, I will. And Jodariel.
Jodariel.
Very well. Let's prevail here and see this through.
Very well.
Very well. The 8 scribes accept your choices, Reader of the Nightwings. She then indicates to the Mistral. Now, are you yourself prepared, Tariq? Aye, Celeste. Then, let us begin. Nightwings. Been waiting an awful long time to get out of this hole. Try and stop me. Ta-da!
Commence.
No! Haha! Go, Rookie. Oh, it's higher. I forgot that. Ah! Go, Faye. God, I love the soundtrack. Oh, I missed it. Haha! Go, Rookie, go! Gotcha. Yes! You good-for-nothing Nightwings. Skip out on us for years and years, then show up all of a sudden like you're gonna get somebody out for once. But now, we gotta work for it, I guess. Damn it, I used to be the best. At this at least, but now? Pressure's getting to me. Can't believe it's getting to me. Oh, Moira, I doubt you'd even recognize me anyway. Come on, Nightwings, let's keep this up. Oh, I missed. Jumped too far. Oh, got her. Haha! Glory! Oh, I missed it. Come on, Jodariel. Yes! Yes.
The Nightwings proved their worth.
Noxalis!
As for their adversaries, they did not.
I got an achievement, home free.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth.
Rookie!
His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Nah, we'll be getting more people out. Ugh, what a joke. We should have had this. Should have had this. Got all rusty. You've been waiting so damn long. Damn it. Nightwings. Seen you around, I guess. Next time, you ain't gonna be so lucky. Rookie! So, what now? I guess I'm just supposed to jump to this waterfall thing back here, and then, that's it? Home free? Home free? Something comes over him then. Now listen to me, chums. Don't let any of you go thinking you're gonna miss me, eh? You're gonna do just fine, even with that old rookie Greentail there to keep an eye out all the time. Even though the rest of you are just a bunch of slowpokes and all. Me, I'm gonna be so busy drinking myself silly on the Commonwealth stock. I'm sure I'm gonna forget each and every one of you. But just in case I don't, you be sure to stop by and visit me, if you ever get the chance back there too. Just look for Mom Greentail's shop, right there in the heart of town. You can't miss it. So yeah, stop by, say hi, you know. Now, I think I gotta go, so, excuse me. He drops into the shimmer pool and disappears within, although you can still hear him going on about something. The shimmer pool, a seldom seen celestial phenomenon linking the downside back to the Commonwealth. Whoa, let me tell you, this is weird in here. Hey, it's starting! Wait. Rookie has earned back his freedom. Rookie is set to return to the Commonwealth and leave the downside forever. May he return in glory.
Rookie Greentail.
There he goes!
The 8 scribes are ever merciful.
There he
By
goes!
their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
Yay! The 8 scribes, they so inspire me, and now I feel that I've grown somewhat closer to them, maybe. Oh. What's this one? The brief charge-up time. While sprinting, Faye slows nearby adversaries. Faye jumps and power jumps further than usual. Let's do that one. Now that we've lost Rookie's really good jump.
May the scribes have mercy on us all.
Woo! First liberation rite complete. Alright. I will not read this right now. We'll read it when we get back. That way we don't lose where we were. What happened to the stream and all that. Alright. Let me switch to chat. Hello. Exit campaign. Alright. So, that was all for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more Pyre. Dun. Oh, I'm a little off center, aren't I? The screen. There we go. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Much appreciated. Anniversary week. Very exciting. I posted on Twitter. I have 3 phone background images. They're essentially drawings that I've done on stream. One of them I did fully on stream. One of them I did partially on stream. And then the other I did not. But those are all available on my Ko-fi for free. And I did also a Wave 2D item. It's a little sparkler. So if you're a VTuber and you want a little sparkler for the summer season, I got you. It's pretty basic, nothing too crazy. It's got a little arm and a little sparkler. It moves when you move, that kind of thing. But that's all. This week will be the last week of like multiple streams a week. After this, actually, I'm going down to 1 stream a week. And this is so I can focus on YouTube videos and stuff like that. I have a few different ideas that I've been wanting to do, and I find that streaming takes time away from trying to make those videos. but I'll still be streaming once a week. Probably on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Probably something like art or Genshin though. Nothing too long form again. And then YouTube videos will probably be well, I don't want to give any spoilers. I got some ideas rolling around in the old noggin, so this will probably be the final series that we do, quote unquote. Pyre and Citizen Sleeper. Citizen Sleeper we're starting on Wednesday, and then continuing on Thursday? No. We're starting it on Tuesday, continuing it on Wednesday. We're not going to get through the entire thing of Citizen Sleeper probably on stream, but I will finish that off stream if the case comes to that, through recordings or something like that. But we will finish Pyre on stream, even if I have to go for a really long time. But that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a good day, whether tomorrow or today. And goodbye. Thank you so much for. Oh, wait. Thank you so much for the follow, Afroman5418, and for the raid, Lids Bids. It was much appreciated. I'll try to send somebody back next time if I can. Okay, for real this time. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have a good day, whether it's tomorrow or today, and goodbye.